Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys back in the stream tonight here. Top two teams in the Eastern Conference, not only the East, but also in the NBA. Taking place tonight in this matchup, Milwaukee Bucks, number 2 in the East, record of 39-17. They're the host team tonight, the FISA Forum in Milwaukee. They'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. Celtics, a record best 41-16 right now in the NBA. Milwaukee comes in with a lengthy line in this matchup for them being the favorites, 9.5-point favorites. Celtics are going to have to take a deep dive into their depth for this matchup tonight. They got 4 of their 5 starters missing, including Jason Tatum for this matchup tonight. For Boston, it is next man up mentality for this matchup, as this is what the Celtics have tonight for starters. In the front court, Blake Griffin and Mike Muscala, and then Grant Williams, Sam Hauser, and Derek White. That's the starters tonight for Boston, as Jason Tatum has been rolled out of this matchup due to an illness tonight. And also rolled out Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Marcus Smart. Still out. So Boston, they're the big-time underdogs in this matchup today. Number 1 in the NBA. Going to have to tap into that big-time depth if they want to make this one at least a close one. Thanks so much, all, for joining in. Alex, Ice Baby, Warren, Kelly, Ryan, Jordan, welcome to the stream, guys. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and hopefully we'll have a good matchup today. Hopefully close and competitive here. It's Milwaukee almost at full strength for this matchup. Just Bobby Portis, the lone player, listed out. Everybody else playing tonight for the Bucks. Jordan, welcome in. I got Boston against Denver in the finals this year right now. Let's see, from the top there was 2016 Cavs before. That should have never been called with that penalty in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's just terrible dictating penalty that cost the game for the Eagles, unfortunately. That was terrible penalty that was called. You got to let them play on if you're the refs. That just completely wrecked what we had a great Super Bowl. Completely wrecked it. Milwaukee, hottest team in the NBA. They come in on a 10-game winning streak right now. Giannis with some monster games in this 10-game winning streak. He dropped down 50 against the Pelicans. That was back on January 29th. He had a 54-point game following up that one against the Clippers on February the 2nd. Multiple games, 35-plus points for Giannis entering this matchup today in the last 10-plus. Celtics with some really good victories as of late. Last one on Sunday, able to win at home against Memphis. They struggled on the road, though. That's the thing, is that out of their last 3 games on the road, they've only won one of them of their last 3 on the road. And that game was against the Pistons that they won back on February the 6th. The other 2 before that, they had lost at the Magic and then at the Heat, which was that game that they covered at. They choked a couple weeks ago on for Boston. So coming off some good victories for them. The one against Philly, certainly a great one last week that they won 106-99, missing multiple players. This is even a tougher task, though, without Tatum in this matchup tonight. It's going to be tough to do. Vegas, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, Celtics without 4 guys tonight. Yep, 4 of them starters. Tatum, Smart, Horford, Brown, all out. Ron, Christian, welcome on board again. Gonna tip off in just a moment. Usually the TNT Tuesday night tip-off is much quicker than what they have for the ESPN. Yeah, honestly, I'd be shocked if the Celtics win this game. Just like to see it close and competitive and show them that they're a deep team with what they have out there for guys. Hopefully they keep this one at least like a good game, and hopefully it's not like a 30-point blowout at halftime. Yes, I think UNC legitimately, I think they're in trouble. They're going to miss the bracket, in my opinion. UNC, Clemson, and New Mexico. I jotted all those 3 teams down, and in my opinion, all 3 of those teams will miss the tournament. North Carolina, New Mexico, Clemson. Yeah, Super Bowl was great until the penalty. I picked Philadelphia to win that game. And what a comeback, though, by Kansas City. What's good, Eonic Mystic? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in again. Yeah, I remember you. Glad to have you back on the channel here. Celtics will go in the green uniforms tonight. White numbers, white letters for this matchup. Derek White, he has been on the roll last 9 games, averaging above 20 points per game now for Derek White. He's going to have a monster game. Mike Muscala playing 2 really good games ever since the Celtics got him at the trade deadline. They got their starters tonight look like this for Boston, completely different. Derek White, Grant Williams, Blake Griffin, Sam Hauser, Mike Muscala. That is the starting 5 tonight for Boston. Going up against Milwaukee starters. Jrue Holiday, Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. Giannis with multiple 35-plus point games in the 10-game winning streak right now. He's going to be having a monster performance, I feel like, in this matchup here today. But for Boston, I think the big key has to be their 3-point shooting. They've been shooting the ball extremely well from the outside. If they get that down, they get a good chance at least like hanging in this matchup as Milwaukee controls the opening tip left to right on the floor as we get underway in this matchup. Lob down low, Lopez snags it. He's double teamed, stripped in, turns it over in a key. Boston forces a turnover down low, first possession as Brook Lopez lost it. Muscala wearing number 57, 3rd game now as a Celtic. 3-point shot way off the mark, missed by White. Second possession now for Milwaukee. Giannis, spin move, attacks the paint, goes backdoor, missed the layup. Grant Williams comes out with a defensive rebound. So Boston, first 2 possessions, just swarming the paint. 3 defenders down low, forcing a Giannis miss, and then a Brook Lopez turnover. Hauser lobs it off to Grant Williams, guarded by Holiday. Moves on top to Griffin. Griffin a couple of games ago had a monster first half against Philadelphia. Handoff, White, floats up the runner, drops it through, it's good for 2. Celtics first one on the board. Derek White off the runner in the key. 1 minute through. Milwaukee will take a 3. Connaughton rattles in as he drops the 3 ball. Yeah, I heard about that. That's just devastating. It's absolutely devastating. I saw an article about it. It seemed like it was like really just terrible. What happened. A lot of like graphic descriptions in the article about New Mexico State. Griffin shoots the 3. Blake Griffin drills it straight away from the top. Gonna need a bunch of that from tonight. Firepower from the outside. Holiday. Handoff. Allen gives it off to Giannis. Attacks down low. Puts it up and scores up and off the glass. That's just a tough drive right there by the Greek Freak. 10-10 remaining in the first. White slides in on top out to Griffin. Moves it out to the wing. Muscala takes a 3. Oh, that's pretty. Mike Muscala lines it up. He drills it. 3 is dropping. Both of them by the big so far. 1 made by Griffin and 1 made by Muscala. In the first 2 minutes of action, lob, backdoor. Giannis throws it down. 2-handed jam. We go back and forth in the early going. Jrue Holiday credit with assist. Jose, welcome back on the stream. Clara, thanks so much for joining in. Skip past the right corner. Griffin stays in bounds. Bounce pass out to the cutter. They move it around the perimeter. Up fake. Slide to the left. Grant Williams with a 3. Missed off the back rim. Giannis collects the defensive rebound. 9.5 left to go. Giannis attacking right downhill to the paint. And it's going to be an offensive foul picked up on Giannis as the clock will stop with 9:25. Yeah, Blake Griffin inside the key right there takes the charge. Giannis off the Euro step, runs right over Blake Griffin. Honestly, could have gone either way. Giannis right to the official about the last call, as he is pretty heated that got called for him in an offensive foul. We're going to take a timeout on the floor right now. 9:25 left to go in the first. Celtics holding their own. What a start. Wow, what a start so far here. Yeah, I've checked out his channel. I haven't interacted on Matty Dubs' channel, but yeah, I've checked it out. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I saw that. Auburn's winning big right now. There's been a lot of surprises going on. They're destroying Mizzou. Probably Monday, most likely, will be my next stream. I haven't scheduled anything out in advance because I got a lot of stuff that I have to do for the weekend, and then after that I got games next week on the Wednesday, and then a doubleheader on Saturday, and I might have one on the day after on Sunday. So I got a lot of prep stuff that I have to do for that stuff. Yeah, potentially the Commanders, maybe Houston for Carr as well. Do I think Vanderbilt's going to make the tournament? I'd say no for that. Yeah, I believe they're only 13-12 right now, but they're getting some quality victories. They beat Tennessee. Here's the thing. Vandy lost by double digits to Southern Miss. Southern Miss is a team that nobody's talked about, and I believe they have just 5 losses for them. They're the top team in the Sun Belt right now. That's a team I'm got my watchful eye on. That's going to be a bucket bracket buster in the tournament. They've just come out of nowhere. Uncle Pizzle, glad to have you back in the stream here, bud. Got 30 plus watching right now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys would like for this one as well. Who you guys picking, Celtics or Bucks for this matchup? Bill, welcome on back. Yeah, hopefully Providence is able to pull it out. I was shocked to see NC State as well. I saw they were a 1-point underdog earlier today against Syracuse. Syracuse up by 1, 25-24. Yeah, Syracuse has played a lot of close games in their home floor, but they've struggled closing out those games. Yeah, I think Derek White's going to have a big game today. So far, though, in the early going, it's been a couple 3-point shots that's helped out the Celtics between Blake Griffin and Mike Muscala. So initial calls, Celtics forced the turnover by Milwaukee. Milwaukee actually challenged this call on the offensive foul committed by Giannis, and the challenge happens to be unsuccessful. So the Bucks lose a timeout. We get back to action, 9:20 left to go. Hauser moves it out to the left wing. Muscala into the hands of White. Passes off the roll down. Muscala at the low block. Floats it up. He's got 2 more. 5 points now by Mike Muscala out of the 10, the top scorer for Boston. Brad Stevens, what a legend. At the trade deadline, does it again. Another player that fits like a glove for Boston. Giannis right to the rim as he missed it off the glass. We do have a whistle here down low. And a foul picked up, I believe, but the Celtics clock will stop with 8:56. And this will send Giannis to the free throw line. Yeah, coach for New Mexico State. Yeah, they shut down their whole basketball team for the rest of the year. No more games for New Mexico State. That team went to the round of 32 last year. I would go with Indiana in that game against Miami. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I think Miami is a first-round upset. I see Kent State on the bracket against Miami. I've seen Southern Miss in the bracket against them. They're probably going to be a 5 seed. They'll be lined up against a 12 seed. They destroyed Duke. Duke hasn't been playing too well. He just played well at home. And Louisville hung close against Miami. That's concerning when the worst Power 5 team was able to drop 85-plus points against you, still lose as Miami hung up above 90, but it was close. Driving baseline right to the rim. That's a layup made. Blake Griffin, great start for him. 2 front court players finding success in the early going for Boston, Muscala and Griffin. Connaughton turns the corner, floats it up. So he drives, scores in a left-handed layup. 8.5 left to go in the first. Hauser, baseline drive, kick out to the wing. Derek White with a 3, miss rim short though. Giannis collects the defensive rebound. 2-point game, Giannis backs his way, moves it on top to Connaughton, takes the 3 ball straight away. Missed off the back rim, rebound controlled by Grant Williams. The Celtics, 4 minutes almost through this game. 2-point lead, looking to add some more to it without Jason Tatum, without Jaylen Brown. Off the screen, that's another pure stroke from downtown. Bang, bang. It is Sam Hauser, first triple of the game. 15-10 now, Celtics. No Tatum, no Brown, no Horford, no Smart. 4 of 5 starters not playing tonight. Everybody counted them out. We'll see if they can sustain this throughout the entirety. 15-10, Celtics come up with a rebound. White at the top, working on Allen. Crossover, dribble drive right down the lane. Dump off. Muscala, baseline J. And missed off the mark. Bounced off the rim twice. Couldn't get it to drop, though, as the Bucks collect the defensive board. Giannis inside the key. Kick out corner. Open 3, Lopez. Missed off the rim. Derek White secures the rebound. No Ego, welcome back in the stream. Sports Dude, welcome on board once again. Muscala, right behind the defense. He scores with a right-handed layup. Boston taking advantage of the Bucks' paint right now so far. Mike Muscala, beautiful cut right to the rim, scores. 7 minutes remaining in the first. Giannis, double-teamed at the left baseline, now guarded one-on-one by Blake Griffin. Hand off to the corner, off to Holiday. Lob down low, Giannis, double-team, floats it up and scores. Cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now. The Celtics missing 4 starters. Giannis got 7 of the 12. 3-point shot straight away. They just keep on dropping. Mike Muscala takes the 3 and drills it. An absolute clinic from the perimeter by Boston. 20-12. Step back 3, Holiday. Right down the middle. He drills it. Raphael, thanks so much for joining in. 6:15 remaining in the first. Both teams shooting the ball well from 3. Celtics 4 for 7. Milwaukee 2 for 4. Kick out to the corner. Griffin takes a 3. Missed off the rim, no good though. Giannis collects the defensive rebound. Giannis at the top of the free throw circle. Takes the jumper. 16-footer straight away. Swoosh. And here comes the Bucks as they go on a 5-zip run themselves with under 6 minutes remaining in the first. White. Pass midcourt guarded by Holiday. White at the top of the key. Dribbles up, drives, attacks inside the paint. Derek White right to the rim. He scores up and in with the right hand off the backboard. Acceleration himself by Derek White in that possession. Holiday drives baseline. Kick out corner. Brook Lopez with a 3. Rattled out. Halfway down, skipped around the rim. Boston collects the defensive board. White. Slows it down past midcourt. White drives, attacks, gets a step right past Holiday. Blocked from behind by Giannis, though. No call by the referees. Derek White crashed hard into the stanchion. Off the backside, blocked by Giannis. Lopez, up fake, open 3 at the wing. Missed off the mark by Lopez. And a defensive rebound secured by Muscala. This game getting physical right now. White gives it out to Grant Williams. Grant attacks downhill to the paint. We get a whistle, though. And a turnover, I believe, past midcourt, picked up by the Celtics off the travel. What a start, though, for Boston. 22-17. With just above 5 minutes left to go in the first here. Frank, thanks so much for joining in from Sicily. Yeah, Alabama finally up to number 1 right now. I really like Alabama, in my opinion. I know they got destroyed last month, late in January, against Oklahoma in a road game, but I remember last year Kansas got crushed against Kentucky, and it was the same weekend. It was that last week in January when they do the SEC Big 12 Challenge. Kansas got destroyed by Kentucky, and they came back and they won the championship. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. So we got 4:45 left to go in the first. Yeah, in my opinion, I got Creighton. I think Creighton's going to go far. They're really underestimated by a lot of people. I've seen a lot of bracket predictions, and they got Creighton out early in the bracket. They're one of the hottest teams right now in the nation. Brook Lopez at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. The clock will stop with 4:40 remaining in the first. The first one's good. Yeah, Providence undefeated at home this season. Second one's good. It's just so tough when you're a Big East school and you have to fly across the country, like a team like Creighton, to play at Providence or at Villanova, UConn, like any of those road games. I know Villanova's having a down season, but still. Right to the rim, coast to coast off the rebound and then the layup. Drew Holiday scores for 2. 4:15 remaining in the first. Peyton Pritchard onto the floor first time tonight. Talked about it right before the trade deadline. Peyton Pritchard wanted more minutes. Shocked that he wasn't traded. Pritchard takes the 3. First shot attempt of the game. Missed, no good though. As it skipped around the rim and out at the top. Joe Ingles now with the ball. First time into the game for Milwaukee. Floats it up inside around the free throw circle. Gets it a drop for 2. And the Bucks go on a run now. They lead by 1. Paulie, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it here for finding my stream. Luke Cornett. Handoff, Pritchard, bounce pass, right corner, Grant Williams. Grant working on Middleton, gets around him off the pivot. Grant puts it up, scores up and in off the glass. What a strong bucket right there by Grant Williams. He was fouled at the very end of this too. Grant will shoot 1 coming up at the free throw line. So gets around Chris Middleton off the pivot. And then Brook Lopez, hard contact at the very end, picks up the blocking foul. And Grant Williams 1 free throw, and he drills it. 3.5 left to go in the first. Celtics 2-point lead. Middleton. As we have an offensive foul picked up, an illegal screen set by Brook Lopez. And that's 2 personal fouls by Brook Lopez in the last 15 seconds now. What's good, Warren? Glad to have you back in the stream, brother. Yeah, I still got Alabama right now for me, so that's just a blip that they lost against Oklahoma a couple weeks ago. I still got them, in my opinion, to win a championship right now. Malcolm Brogdon, he was entering this matchup probable. He's playing out on the floor first time today. 3-point shot missed off the mark by Muscala. Offensive rebound for the Celtics. Grant Williams top of the key. Moves it over to Pritchard at the Fiserv Forum logo. Jacks up the 3. Oh, drills it. Peyton Pritchard from the FIS of the Fiserv Forum name. He takes the 3 and makes it all the way from the perimeter. 5-point lead for the Celtics. Down low, scoring on the bucket, that's Middleton. 2:35 left to go in the first. Pritchard showing off his range last play. Passes off to Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles back to the top. Now accelerates downhill. Right to the rim. Working on Middleton. Missed the shot. No good. As we do have contact and a foul picked up by Chris Middleton. And Boston will shoot 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. And Mike Budenholzer cannot believe the call. Some costly falls in this game right now, with costly calls going against the Bucks, helping out the Celtics. Lopez with already 2 personal fouls. Middleton picks up his first. We head to a timeout taken on the floor. 2:25 left to go. First quarter. There's going to be 2 free throws coming up at the line after the timeout by Malcolm Brogdon. Wow. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys on board being a part here on the stream tonight. And the Celtics, without Jason Tatum, without Jaylen Brown, without Al Horford, Rob Williams is yet to enter the game tonight either. He was not listed out by Rob Williams. Joe, welcome to the stream. Yeah, things going pretty well, man. Kind of a light slate tonight for games. Right now, Magic Raptors for today. Okay, yeah, thanks so much for the update there, Ryan. Yeah, that's right. Yep, so 1 minute so far. Raptors up 24-17. That's the only other game currently going on. Trying to see if there's anything out of the ordinary for the college stuff going on right now. Syracuse up over NC State 35-31 at the half. And Auburn destroying Missouri tonight 43-18. Both of those teams right outside the top 25. Just this one game tonight I'll be covering. So Mike Muscala, the top scorer so far for Boston, he's got himself 10 points, 5 points by Blake Griffin, and 4 by Derek White so far. 2 free throws coming up from Malcolm Brogdon now as we got 2:25 left to go in the first. Giannis, top scorer for the Bucks, he's got 9 points. After that, 5 each by Holiday and Connaughton. Brogdon makes them both at the line. 2:20 left to play in the first. Holiday will bring it up the floor. Holiday inside the paint with a left hand. Off the glass, too strong. Couldn't come up with his own rebound. And it goes back to the Celtics with Brogdon. Brogdon, step back 3. Missed off the back rim, and Holiday soars out for the defensive rebound. Holiday, Middleton, Wesley Matthews, Joe Ingles, Pat Connaughton, 5 on the floor. Middleton missed it the first time, gets it to go on the second time now. Brogdon on the floor with Pritchard, Rob Williams, Grant Williams, and Sam Hauser. Grant at the top, moves it out to his right to Brogdon. Brogdon has space, jacks up the 3, missed off the rim short, rebound controlled by Connaughton. 1:30 left to play in the first. Joe Ingles at the wing, guarded by Rob Williams. Moves it off to Middleton. Middleton stripped, gets it back, working on Brogdon. Middleton Kicked out of bounds, and last touch though by Brogdon. Great defense just all around by Brogdon. Shot clock down to 9. Riley, welcome to the stream, bud. If you guys are new, first-timers tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys on board once again on the stream. Inbound coming up by Holiday. Holiday bounce pass right corner, follow a tough shot by Connaughton. He stepped out of bounds with it. So he had made the 3 falling away, but he had stepped out of bounds before he went into a shot motion. So that's a turnover by Milwaukee. What's good, Yusuf? Welcome back in. Tremendous start so far by Boston, down 4 starters with 1:15 left to go. Brogdon pass midcourt. Gives it off to Pritchard. Pritchard handoff around the perimeter. Hauser. Back outside it goes to Brogdon. Brogdon at the wing. Passes out to his left to Hauser. Takes the 3. Missed off the rim. Offensive rebound. Puts it up, and that's 2 second chance points by the Time Lord. Rob Williams, beautiful putback. Monster game on Sunday against Memphis, controlling the glass. Comes out with a major offensive rebound. Puts it back over a defender, and Wesley Matthews. A little slow to get up, but he's okay though on the floor. 59 seconds left to go in the first. What's good, Shot? Welcome to the stream. Rob Williams with a big-time box out over Wesley Matthews to secure that offensive rebound. Holiday moves it out to the top to Middleton. Hand off around the perimeter to Connaughton. Back it goes to Middleton. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Middleton takes a tough jumper, missed off the back rim, and Rob Williams with another rebound. Skip pass out to the wing. Pritchard moves it off to Brogdon. Oh, nice dump off down low. Finds Rob Williams once again behind the defense for 2 more. Beautiful teamwork right there by the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon driving. Pass it off to a cut on the fastball. Brogdon tips it up for the defensive rebound. 20 seconds left to go. Celtics can hold it here for the final shot. 34 points by Boston in the first quarter without Tatum, Smart, Horford, and Brown tonight. 4 or 5 starters missing. 8 seconds left to go. Brogdon dribbles up inside a key, accelerates, and draws the shooting foul. Joe Ingles from behind picks up the foul on Malcolm Brogdon. With 4.4 seconds left to go, will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line, and the Bucks cannot believe the call once again. Let's see here in a replay. Ooh, yeah, there wasn't really much contact from the side by Ingles. Didn't seem like he got any part of his shooting hand or arm. And Brogdon missed the first one. What's good, Rude Boy Ron? Welcome back in the stream. 4.4 seconds left to go. What a start for Boston. Everybody once again playing a key role in this matchup. Brogdon makes 1 of 2 at the line. 8-point lead. Bucks have it at the wing. Pass out to the top. Matthews jacks up a 3. Missed off the back rim. And that's how we close at the end of the first quarter. Boston, a 9.5-point underdog entering this game through 1. They lead by 8, 35-27. Wow. 3-point shot making and ball movement. That's been the big key so far in this game. Celtics with 10 total assists in the first quarter alone. Just 1 turnover by the Celtics. 10 points in 10 minutes by Mike Muscala. 5 points by Blake Griffin. 3 each by Sam Hauser, Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard. Rob Williams has 4, same as Derek White. So just all around, total collective unit, 8 players able to score at least 3 points so far in that first quarter for the Celtics. Just another total team effort once again. Like, their depth has really showed what they're made of. Like, last couple of games. The one last week against Philadelphia that I covered, that was, in my opinion, hands down, the best win that they've had all season. And then they followed it up with a win on Sunday against Memphis. Tonight, they're on the road, though. They haven't played on the road since early February. They've only played 3 road games in, I believe, like the last 2.5 to 3 weeks for the Celtics. They're on the road, up by 8. No Tatum, no Brown, no Smart, no Horford. Wow. What a start here for the Celtics tonight if they can keep on sustaining this. 52% shooting, getting to the rim, scoring on layups, 10 assists. 10 total assists in that first quarter. On pace for 40 if they can keep it up. Can Illinois beat Indiana? Certainly possible they can. When Indiana played Maryland, Maryland played really fast up-tempo to them, and they had a lot of trouble slowing down Maryland in that game. End of the first between the Raptors and the Magic. Same score as this game right now. 35 Toronto, 27 Orlando. Yeah, Oklahoma State's on the rise. That team, I know last year they were a really good defensive team. I still think that they are a pretty good team defensively. But yeah, they're a team that is going to be dangerous for them. They're clicking right now at the right moment. Yeah, Penn State's up in that game 53-40. Penn State is on the bubble, so that's a major game for them, for Penn State. So some of the key games for college basketball right now. Creighton up at halftime over Providence 37-36. Syracuse up at the half over NC State 35-31. Duke leading Notre Dame start the second half 35-23. What's good? Make it big. Welcome back in the stream from the Philippines. We get back to action. 13-4 run by the Celtics in almost the last 4 minutes. White dribbles into the key, takes the jumper. Missed off the front rim, though, as Middleton selects the defensive rebound. Middleton floats up the shot, missed off the back rim, tips it back off to Giannis, though. Up fake at the wing. 3-point shot open. It's a make by Javon Carter. Celtics 5 on the floor. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Mike Muscala, Malcolm Brogdon, and Blake Griffin. Griffin top of the free throw circle. Hands it off to Pritchard. Takes the 3 straight away. Missed off the back rim with Chris Middleton coming up with a defensive rebound. Outlet pass. Off to Giannis. Has position. Scores over Pritchard for 2 on the total mismatch. I'm going to take Pitt tomorrow in that game. Pitt got totally disrespected, not even making it into the rankings this week for Pitt. So I think Pitt's going to go 2-0, and they'll be in the top 25 next Monday for sure. That's a missed shot down low for Boston. Giannis, Euro step, kick out to the wing. Allen catching fire 3. Drills it. It's tied up just at 35 in a flash. It's an 8-zip run by Milwaukee now. In the first minute and 30 to start off quarter number 2. Brogdon, dribble drive right down the lane. He scores up and in off the glass with the right hand. All right, Malcolm Brogdon setting the tone right there off the dribble drive penetration straight away to the hoop. Giannis works his way inside to Keon Griffin. Accelerates, missed the first time. Gets his own rebound back, puts it up a second time, scores. Will they count it or no? Was it before the foul? We're going to see here at the line. Looks like they're going to send... Yeah, they're going to send Giannis to the free throw line. All right, so Giannis is going to shoot 2 free throws coming up. So they had said it was on the first shot he got fouled, the one that he missed before he got the putback and put it up a second time, and it went through. So this will be 2 shots coming up at the line for Giannis. The first one's good. Giannis, the top scorer in the game now with 11. Second shot by Giannis and bounced off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound controlled in the Keto by Allen. Another chance, though, from Milwaukee. Giannis dribbles up to the elbow and a mismatch guarded by Pritchard. Deflected. Giannis comes up with it around the perimeter. Swings it outside to Ingles. Ingles with a three. Missed off the back rim. And Blake Griffin secures the defensive rebound. Under 10 minutes left to go in the second. Celtics looking to see if they can put together quality possession here. Brogdon drives, attacks right to the rim. Does it again. Back-to-back layups by Malcolm Brogdon. When the shot just hasn't been able to drop as of late from the perimeter, you go right to the rim, and Malcolm Brogdon having success trying to set the tone here in half two for his team. What a leader. Playing his role coming off the bench this season for Malcolm Brogdon. Giannis, bounce pass. Matthews lost it, turnover. White comes out with a steal, pass ahead. Brogdon out in transition, missed it at the rim, couldn't finish. Out in transition on a layup. Giannis has it, drives to the cup, skips around and drops through. 1 point game now. 9 minutes left to go before halftime in a highly entertaining matchup here between these two teams. Celtics get called, though, in a turnover around the perimeter, charged to Peyton Pritchard. Jerry, welcome on the stream again. .907 left to go. It's going to be Bucks basketball. Mike Muscala, the top scorer. He's got 10 points so far. After that, 8 points off the bench by Malcolm Brogdon. 5 by Blake Griffin. Leading the way for the Bucks, Giannis has 14, the top scorer for Milwaukee. Joe Ingles called in the technical foul. So this sends Malcolm Brogdon to the free throw line, makes the free throw. So I don't know what he said, but he said something behind the head of Blake Griffin. And then he petted the head of Blake Griffin, and now Joe Ingles will check out of the game. So Jingling Joe back to the bench now, just got charged on a technical. And Blake Griffin will head towards the bench as well. The Celtics bring back into the game Muscala. Muscala with a quick 10 in the first 10 minutes in the first quarter. Giannis slides it off to the wing to Allen. Grayson Allen dribbles up to the key, floats up the shot off the back rim, miss, tipped up by Giannis into the hands of Brogdon for the defensive rebound. 8:45 left to go in the second. Brogdon passes outside of White. White with 4 so far outside of Brogdon. Brogdon with 9 looking for more. Brogdon accelerates, dumps it off. Muscala floats at the shot. He drops it through in the key. Mike Muscala, 2 more. Brad Stevens, you the legend, brother. Pick it on Mike Muscala on trade deadline day. 8:20 left to go. Giannis at the top. Giannis dribbles, drives, kick out corner. Matthews stays in bounds with it, secures it as he was stumbling towards his right, towards the baseline. Allen drives, lays it up and in. What's good, Michael? Welcome back on the streamer, bud. What a game so far. 8 minutes left to go. Celtics up by 2 on the road without 4 starters. Derek White stripped, had it back, tangled up around the top of the free throw circle. So I believe this will be a jump ball coming up on the floor. Derek White tangled up with Grayson Allen as he came in, forced the tie-up. This will be a jump ball between White and Brogdon at the Celtics free throw circle. So this will be jump ball coming up. 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Big key in this game for Boston. 12 total assists on 16 made field goals so far. Shooting the ball well from the floors. 50%. They're 16 to 32 right now shooting. Both teams 22 to 22 points in the paint. Celtics at 1 point led by 8 points at the end of the first. The largest lead of the game, 35-27. Celtics control the tip-off, the jump ball. White, his pass deflected, goes out of bounds. Touched to the baseline, though, by the Bucks by Allen. The Celtics lucky that Grayson Allen tapped it out of bounds, and it will head back to Boston. Celtics inbound underneath their hoop. White passes, Cutter, Brogdon. Oh, he scores! Malcolm Brogdon, straight line cut, receives it, floats it up, and drops it into the net for 2. And a turnover on the next possession by Milwaukee. Brad Stevens is the president now for Celtics basketball. So he does all the logistics for Boston, like the team management stuff, like constructing the roster. So he's the president of basketball operations. White flings it down low. Griffin, kick out corner, slide to the left. Takes the 3. Grant Williams lines it up and drills it. Here's the threes once again, starting to drop with 7:20 left to go in the second. Joe Mazzulla is the new head coach. So he is the interim head coach in place of Ime, but by the rate that we're going, looks like we're going to keep having Joe back for years after this. By the rate that we keep on going, Javon Carter makes the 3 for the Bucks. 4-point game, both teams shooting the ball well from 3. Celtics 38%, Milwaukee 39%. Brogdon receives the handoff from Griffin. Brogdon spin move into the key. Brogdon floats it up short, off his fingertips. Great defense by Javon Carter as the ball goes right back to the Bucks. Giannis, dribble drive attack, kick out to the corner. Allen takes the 3, skipped around the rim and out, tapped up to the perimeter though. Bad decision by Grant Williams, tipped it to the wrong player. It was Brook Lopez who came up with a tap. Javon Carter who takes the 3, and Javon Carter makes it. A 1-point game now. Celtics looking to see if they can start to drop their shot once again. Brogdon from Grant Williams, passes off to a Cutter. Beautiful cut downhill, right to the rim. Derek White scores behind the defense for 2. Man, Malcolm Brogdon just facilitating everything right now. His vision of lead passes on the floor has just been beautiful. Carter for the tie, missed around the rim and out. Had a great look. Javon Carter's been stroking it quite a bit at a solid clip from that right wing perimeter. White slides it off to the wing. Griffin takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown. Always love to see that. The big fella still has got it in his system right now. Blake Griffin from the perimeter sinks it through. We get a media timeout taken on the floor. 5:44 left to go in the second. 54% shooting by the Celtics. They have a total of 16 assists right now in this game for Boston on 20 total made field goals. Total team, it's basically total team tandem at this moment with everything going on. What's good, Real Matrix? Welcome on the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel play-by-play, both NBA games, also college hoops as well. Hit us up in the chat who you guys got tonight in this one, Celtics or Bucks. And man, what a game tonight by Boston. 9.5-point dogs. 16 assists, leading to 20 made field goals on 54% shooting, 41% from 3. Yeah, I saw that. Tatum's in the 3-point shootout. And Jason Tatum out tonight due to an illness for Tatum. So, no injury concern. So it's just that he's out due to an illness. So hopefully he'll be back for the next one. Brad, welcome back to the stream, bud. So it looks like Larry Bird had stepped down with the Pacers role in 2017. So he's no longer there. Joe. Wow. Pitt had played against Northwestern, and Pitt destroyed Northwestern back in November, 87-58. So yeah, I go with Pitt there in that game if they were to play each other again, meet up in the tournament. I just think Pitt is just so disrespected by the rankings right now. They're the top team in the ACC, and they couldn't get ranked. We come back from the timeout, 6-point game, 5:34 left to play. Free throws coming up for the Bucks. First one is good as we come back from the timeout. Drew Holiday makes them both. Yeah, probably Quinn and Post. Since he's been back, he's been putting up some big games from what I've heard for BC. Missed jumper by White from the perimeter. Giannis brings up the floor. Giannis working on Brogdon. Now double teamed, comes along. Griffin slides it off to Holiday. Kick out to the corner, right to Blake Griffin though for the steal. Here goes White up the floor. White losing on top. Pritchard that's going to be Griffin who had a look, decided not to take the three, makes the extra pass, and it works out into that favor. Derek White splashes the three at the right wing. The decision not to take the three and make the pass out to the right wing. A good one there by Blake Griffin as he gets credit for the assist. Derek White makes the three ball. Middleton, laser beam straight away, drills the triple right back. This scoring starting to pick up right now. 4:37 left to play before halftime. Celtics, as the referees blew the whistle, they'll have to get the inbounds. I would take Kansas in that matchup against UCLA. I feel like Kansas is just more battle-tested. White. Muscala will roll down. The White sends it out to his right, though. Griffin, handoff. Around the perimeter, Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles up to the elbow. Deep two, jumper, connects on it. It's a great sign to see. Malcolm Brogdon knocks down the two. He's been great tonight. 12 points, 3 assists by Brogdon. Holiday dribbles up into the key as we have a whistle. And a turnover picked up by Milwaukee. It's going to be on Brook Lopez as he gets called for the illegal screen once again. So that'll be number 3 now. Picked up for personal fouls by Brook Lopez. White with a 3-point shot attempt. White lets it rain. He takes it and makes it. Wow. 9-point lead for the Celtics. Largest one in the game. 60-51. Brook Lopez still in the game with 3 personal fouls. Up fake. Puts it up into the key. It's an offensive foul. Lowers the shoulder. That's his 4th. That's 4 now by Brook Lopez. They look just absolutely befuddled. Lopez going to come out of the game now. That's his 3rd. Check that on that. They had called the fall on a turnover before that, so check that. That is his third by Lopez. 3.5 remaining. Muscala misses the three. So number 3 picked up by Brook Lopez with 3.5 left to go. Giannis double teamed at the elbow. Giannis swings it cross court to Connaughton. Connaughton dish out on top. Holiday open 3 straight away. Connects on it. Mike Muscala lines up the 3. Couldn't knock it down, though, off the fingertips of Grant Williams as it sails out of bounds. Yeah, looking at this one, honestly, I thought it would have been a tough game for Boston tonight with the players missing out, but you just cannot count out the Celtics in this matchup. Like, their depth, once again, really showing. Like, I had taken them against Philadelphia. They were able to win that game, and looking good right now as Holiday, though, accelerates right to the rim, scores with the right hand. Yeah, that was weird. I think because the game, it was promoted by ESPN, but they put it on ESPN Plus for some reason. It's just so weird. Because my provider is Sling, but I heard for like a lot of the TV providers, like for some reason they couldn't get the game. Yeah. Or it might have been a regional thing too, because you're out in the Carolinas too. So they probably, because I'm from Massachusetts, so they probably put it on like a blackout restriction for like New England and then the Carolinas for that game. So like whatever the regional channels are, so people could like access it. Miller, welcome to the stream here, bud. 4-point game, 2:37 left to go. Celtics moving the ball at a high clip so far tonight. 17 assists on 23 made field goals. Both teams shooting the ball really good right now. 57% by Milwaukee, 53.5% by Boston currently. Celtics have the lead because they've been able to make their threes from today. Just 1 3 greater than the Bucks right now there. 9 of 22 from 3. Milwaukee's 8 of 18. But also the turnovers, doing a great job taking care of the basketball. 8 turnovers by the Bucks, just 2 by the Celtics right now. Yeah, I think it's the defense for UNC. Last year, they really struggled offensively, and still having a lot of problems this year for them. Plus, the offense just hasn't been able to come alive because their defense has struggled, but their offense had been going off last year and just got red hot during the tournament. And now when like the stuff isn't working together, where they're struggling on the offensive side of the ball, but also defensively they struggled throughout the whole season, then things aren't going to translate into wins. That's the problem now for UNC. Yeah, kind of shocked that Eric Bieniemy still hasn't got a job yet. So I thought the Colts should have went after Bieniemy. I know that Andy Reid, after he's finished up coaching, he wants to hand over the keys for the new head coach to be Bieniemy, because for years now, Bieniemy is due for a head coaching job, but he just hasn't been able to get one. Yeah, the offensive coordinator from the Eagles. Yeah, the Colts are going to need a really good offensive line for next season. So he took a big step back this past year. Because Philly a lot of the plays that they designed were mostly running plays. So we get back to action. 2:30 left to go. Derek White off the inbound, shoots up a quick three. Missed off the rim. Short, no good though. Middleton with the basketball, dribbles into the key, floats up the runner, drops it through for two. Now it's just a 2-point game. Brogdon. It's been stellar so far. 12 points off the bench. Brogdon takes the three. Missed off the mark. No good, though. Back it goes to the Bucks with a defensive rebound. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Middleton. Kick out corner deflected. Intercepted at the baseline by Hauser. And we have a reach and fall picked up in the backcourt as well by Middleton. It's a sniper right there out in the corner. Sam Hauser with a steal. Ten turnovers by the Bucks. The Celtics, without Jason Tatum, without Jaylen Brown, without Marcus Smart, no Al Horford tonight. Just 2 total turnovers in this first half. Playing lead guard with Derek White and Malcolm Brogdon. Both have yet to commit a turnover. White with 7 assists, Brogdon with 3 assists. That's 10 assists by the 2 lead guards in this game, and no turnovers. Hauser with a 3, missed off the rim. Holiday comes out with a defensive board. 1:30 left to play before halftime. Holiday kick out corner. Wesley Matthews missed it off the mark. Muscala saves it though. Looked like it could have gone out of bounds, but no call by the referees. Here goes Brogdon. Dump off down low. Grant Williams. Double team stripped out of bounds. And it will be still Boston basketball. 1:20 left to go. Celtics will get the inbounds. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in. Inbound, missed 3 at the corner, well short by Muscala. Ingles back of the floor for Milwaukee, final minute 10. He has Holiday, Giannis, Wesley Matthews, Pat Connaughton. Ingles with a 3. Ingles sinks it through. And now the Bucks have the momentum going into halftime. If they can keep it up, it's 61-60 and a 10-zip run. That graphic is totally wrong. There's no way they're on a 10-zip run in the last 14 minutes and 14 seconds. I believe they meant to put 4:14 on the board that the Bucks have been on this 10-zip run, but Milwaukee commits a foul, and it will send Boston now to the bonus. So Mike Muscala will head to the free throw line now. 2 shots by Muscala. Foul picked up away from the basketball. Charge to Giannis. And that was with Giannis battling Muscala. Not much there, honestly. Giannis picks up his second. Tatum's out due to illness. Marcus Smart's recovering from injury around a month ago. Horford's been in and out of the lineup as of late due to injury. Muscala 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And Derek White now going to get called in a shooting foul. So Giannis will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 with 48.8 seconds. Yeah, and Jaylen Brown's got the facial fracture he suffered against Philly last Thursday. Or last Wednesday. That's when I last covered the Celtics. Two free throws by Giannis. First one missed. Giannis the top scorer. 2 players double figures from Milwaukee. 14 by Giannis, 12 by Jrue Holiday. Giannis 6 for 7 shooting. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both around the rim and out. 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Celtics take it past midcourt with White. 7 total assists by Derek White to 0 turnovers in the first half. White attacks the paint, floats it up, and draws the foul. And Derek White to the free throw line with 38 seconds. Now will be charged to Joe Ingles, who picks up the shooting foul. So Joe Ingles now picks up personal foul number 2. There's quite a bit of Bucks players here in foul trouble. Going into halftime, 3 personal fouls each by Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton, 2 each by Giannis and now Joe Ingles. The first one to make by White. Yeah, a big thing that's spoken about the Celtics team with players missing time, just the depth of the Celtics team right now. It has been a big, big bright spot of this organization. 3-point shot missed off the rim by Giannis. Tipped over to Connaughton, though, for the offensive rebound. Allen, skip pass off the fastball. Left corner 3, Holiday. Drills another one. Man, Jrue Holiday been lethal from the perimeter as of late. He's up to 15 now, the top scorer for the Bucks in the first half. It's a beautiful fastball by Pat Connaughton to set up the Jrue Holiday made 3. 14 seconds left to go. 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock before halftime. Brogdon at the wing. Brogdon working on Ingles. Crossover, dribbles, drives right down the lane inside with the left hand. Missed the layup. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Boston. And it will go back to the Bucks with 2.4 seconds. Had an opportunity, couldn't convert on it. Ingles makes the pass. Off the fingertips, though, of Grayson Allen, as they could not get a shot off in time. Only 2 seconds to make the extra pass, and then one off the fingertips. Not enough time to get a shot off as we go into halftime. 64-53, Boston led for the majority of the first half, but the Bucks came back. Milwaukee with a 1-point lead as we enter halftime in this one. What a game. Props to the Celtics without 4 starters tonight, making this as close as possible against the red-hot Milwaukee Bucks, who entered tonight on a 10-game winning streak. This is a road game, by the way, for the Celtics. 57% shooting by Milwaukee. Celtics in this matchup right now because they've cut down on the turnovers. Boston with just 2 turnovers. Milwaukee with 11 in the first half. Both teams moving the ball extremely well. 17 total assists in the first half. Milwaukee's plus 11 on the glass. 27-16. And the offensive rebounds 5-2. It's been defensive boards 22-14. But yeah, big difference. Reason why the Celtics are in this game, turnovers, points off turnovers. 11 turnovers by Milwaukee, leading to 16 points off of turnovers by the Celtics, compared to just 2 turnovers for Boston, leading to 2 points off of those turnovers by Milwaukee in the first half. This has been just really good all-around guard play with the basketball tonight by Derek White, specifically White, 7 assists to no turnovers. 14 points to top scorer. And then Malcolm Brogdon, 12 points for him off the bench, 3 assists, no turnovers. Got 2 great guards like that. Really shining in the depth department tonight for the Celtics with their key players missing. Ron, welcome back in the stream, bud. Yeah, sounds like a good game tonight. I'm going to check in on the score there. Providence Creighton. 67-67 with 5:45 left to play in the second. We'll keep you guys posted. Scores going on throughout college and the NBA tonight as we're at halftime currently here. Only one other game going on in the NBA right now. Magic leading at the half against the Raptors, 70-65. The Kings will tip off against the Suns. That's at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Yeah, things going pretty well, man. Syracuse up over NC State, 63-58. This is a big shocker right now. This game still got a long way left to go, around under 13 and a half minutes left. And Auburn is destroying Mizzou tonight, 61-25. Like, what happened? Wasn't Missouri, like... I think they're a top 30 offense in scoring from Missouri. Pretty sure they're the top team in scoring in the SEC. What happened? 25 points with just over 13 minutes left. I know that Auburn this year has been consistently like a top 30 defense for Auburn. They've been like one of the best shot blocking teams in the nation, but what in the world happened there to Mizzou? Now they're in trouble themselves. They might not even make it to the bracket. Because if you're losing like that, because Auburn have been cold lately. Auburn's not even in the top 25 right now. What's good, Maliko? Welcome back in the stream. Duke has to take care of business. It's a game at Cameron Indoor. They lead against Notre Dame, who's 2-12 in the ACC, 52-47. 5-point lead by Duke with under 6 minutes left. Syracuse, NC State, tied up at 63 with around 5 minutes left to go. Illinois taking on Penn State, 72-63. Penn State, 9-point lead with around 10 minutes remaining. Rutgers and Nebraska tied up at 30. Kelly, welcome on back, man. Just mind-boggling that Auburn is destroying Missouri tonight. Oh, it's this Saturday. I got it. So this Saturday I got the synchronized swimming competition that I'm announcing for. Yeah, I got a busy day this Saturday. I got the synchronized swimming, and then after that I do the men's basketball team for senior day. So both of those competitions are senior day competitions, since they're the last home events they have for the season. Yeah, and then next week I get busy. Next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow, I got my first lacrosse game of the season. That'll be pretty cool. So all around, really good team effort by the Celtics in the first half. 14 points by Derek White. 12 by Malcolm Brogdon off the bench, 13 by Mike Muscala. A lot of his buckets were early on. He had 10 points in the first 10 minutes in the first quarter by Mike Muscala. Blake Griffin with 8. A lot of his shots went down early. Just taking control of the offense. Malcolm Brogdon doing it through the dribble drive penetration tonight, getting to the rim. Brogdon yet to make a 3, but from 2-point range, he's 4 for 7. There's been a couple times that he wasn't able to finish at the rim. One of them was out in transition. But for the most part, Malcolm Brogdon, just really good game, setting the tone for this team, attacking to the paint inside. And Derek White has been great facilitating for him tonight, keeping the ball out in front. Reason why they're in this game is because they only have two total turnovers in the first half. It's as great as you can get for execution in the first half. And they forced 11 turnovers by the Bucks. Hey, thanks so much, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Providence undefeated at the AMP this season. 69-67, approaching 4 minutes left to go between Providence and Creighton. You know what? Providence really needs this win. Creighton's one of the hottest teams in all college basketball. I cannot believe what I'm seeing from some of these bracketology forecasts that they put out for the brackets. Some of the bracketologists are putting Providence on like the... I think ESPN put them on the 9 seed line to face Duke, and Duke is an 8 seed. It makes no sense. Providence is ranked at 24. You would think that Providence would be a 6 seed if they're ranked at 24. So they'd be the 24th best team in the bracket. But some of the bracketologists putting Providence as a 9 seed. I've seen worse. I've seen bracketologists put Providence as a 10 or an 11 in some of these brackets. It just makes no sense. Like, how in the world are they an 11? Like, in danger of missing the tournament? Like, are you kidding? When like they're in 11, and then in the same bracket, UConn, who's not too far away from them in the standings, is like a 6 or a 7. Yes, I do women's basketball games. Yeah, I actually covered I called a half-court buzzer beater a couple weeks ago in one of the women's games. Yeah, so a lot of these... Okay, so I'm seeing Providence as an 8 in this bracket. Andy Katz's bracket, he has him as a 9. I think Bracketology by Joe Lunardi has him as a 9 against Duke. Braden, welcome in, bud. It's been impressive what we've seen so far. Hey, thanks so much, Patrick, for joining in. I think it was definitely stadiums that I came across. I have to double check it. It might have been stadiums that they came across, and they put Providence as an 11 seed. And wow, New Mexico State has fired their head coach. They shut down their basketball team for the remaining part of the season. They just fired their head coach. Yeah, he's been really good this season. Started to break out, I think, like in January. Started to break out for Devin Carter. Yeah, big woof for New Mexico State. They went from being in the round of 32. They upset UConn last year in the tournament and just fell apart. I believe they're last place in the WAC. Like, how could you go that far? Actually, Stadium's got Providence as an 8, so it's not Stadium. Somebody I saw had him as an 11. Yeah, Super Bowl was good until the penalty that happened. It's just a terrible ending to end the Super Bowl that way. Yeah, well deserved for him. Yeah, when I was prepping actually last week for one of my basketball games for a men's team, the I went through like the record book to see if there was like any records or so that was broken, and one of the names that came up, last name was Kolek in there, and turns out he is the father of Tyler Kolek, the point guard from Marquette. His dad played college basketball at UMass Dartmouth. What's good, Siegel? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, his dad, Kevin Kolek. So I went through like record books for one of the games I covered last week at UMass Dartmouth, and his dad was like on top of a bunch of records. Yeah, I'm not sure for certain, but it's probably gonna result in a forfeit, probably. I'll see if there's anything on like their schedule. Yeah, so it says forfeited on it. I'll go to ESPN and see. All right, start of the third quarter. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 16-2, Celtics lead. The points off of turnovers in this matchup, with a three-point shot missed off the mark by Milwaukee by Giannis to start things off. Celtics with the basketball. White dribbles up to the wing, drives inside the paint, floats up the shot, missed off the mark. Sam Hauser could have gone in for a putback instead. He came up for the offensive rebound, dribbled back outside. Hauser receives it at the top. Off to Grant Williams at the wing. Grant guarded by Holiday. Now he dribbles in the mid-block. Grant floats up a tough shot over the rim, missed. Giannis comes out with a defensive board. Siegel with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for Siegel. Really appreciate the man. Jumper, Giannis. Missed as it skipped around the rim and out. Defensive board pulled down by Muscala. White, 7 assists, no turnovers till, that'll be a reach and fall picked up by Drew Holiday. I was going to say 7 assists to 0 turnovers to that point, but Drew Holiday called in the reach in. A lot of calls just... The Bucks are really just not liking the calls from the officials tonight. Yeah, so all those games at the remaining part of the season, there's 6 of them. for New Mexico State. All of them are losses and forfeits. So the team that they play, it results in a victory. Giannis straightaway three. Drills it from the top. Milwaukee now 11 for 24 from 3 at 46%. Hauser receives the pass down low, puts it up and scores, up and off the backboard. One thing that's been phenomenal tonight, the playmaking of Derek White. White, 8 assists to 0 turnovers. Giannis powers his way down low, missed off the bottom part of the rim as it goes back to the Celtics. No foul called on the floor. Blake Griffin spots up. Wide open three. Spirals through. That's good for the three ball by Blake Griffin. Bang, bang, boomerang from downtown. Transition defense by the Bucks. Question mark in the last possession. Holiday dribbles up to the elbow. Swings it down low to Giannis. Giannis powers his way inside the key. Scores. And got the foul as well as Derek White gets called in a shooting foul. Thanks so much all for voting in the poll tonight. It looks like the Celtics took the poll 63-37. Actually, we'll keep the poll up right now as... Oh, there we go. The poll was able to finally complete. One free throw by Giannis. Giannis looking for 20 right now. He's got 19. The free throw is no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Turnovers. Missed free throws. It's been part of leaving points off the board for the Bucks. 7 for 11 tonight at the free throw line. Celtics 80% shooting free throws. Milwaukee at 63.6%. Celtics with just 2 turnovers compared to 11 turnovers by Milwaukee. Oh, wow. Quick update. They will... Wow, refs call a lane violation by Boston, so it's going to be another free throw attempt by Giannis, so they bring him back to the free throw line. So one more free throw by Giannis, and he gets to the drop. So second opportunity makes it. Off the call by Boston, 9:40 left to go. White looking to respond, passes off to Muscala, down the lane, dunks it through. Two-handed flush by Mike Muscala. We're even at 70. Derek White with a no-look pass straight away at the top of the key. Mike Muscala. What a get from OKC. Brad Stevens, now the president of basketball operations for Boston, the absolute legend. The brains of the organization, knowing exactly who fits the gloves in Boston. Muscala on the backside of the play, called in the technical foul as Milwaukee makes the free throw. Casemiro, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it here for being a part of the stream. No problem, brother. 9:30 left to go in the third. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, both NBA and college hoops. Giannis, spin move inside the key, floats it up over Muscala, missed off the mark. Great defense there. Inside a low post by Mike Muscala. White, push it off to Grant Williams, spin cycle downhill, and Grant gets knocked down and fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Grant Williams with 9:16 left in the third. Kelly with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for Kelly. Really appreciate it, man. You guys, the legends here on the channel. Grant Williams, 2 free throws. See if Boston can take the tie with a make. He cannot, though. Around and out, missed the first one. Playmaking has been special tonight for the Celtics. Second free throw is good by Grant Williams. No Tatum, no Brown, no Smart, no Horford. 4 starters out. We're tied up at 71. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to go in the third. Holiday, top of the key. Step back 3 straight away. Missed off the back rim. And the rebound controlled by Grant Williams. White, up the floor, lob, behind the defense. Blake Griffin puts it up and scores, plus the foul. Derek White, an incredible night with the playmaking. Entry pass down low. Blake Griffin on a mismatch, guarded from behind by Drew Holiday. Just too easy on the mismatch. Their bigs not crowding the paint down low. 13 now by Blake Griffin. Missed the free throw off the front rim. Wow, thanks so much for the update there, guys. 73-73, Providence and Creighton with 8 seconds left. We'll keep you guys posted there. 8:45 left to play in the third right now. Lopez swings it off to Giannis. Giannis, open three, top of the key. That's too strong. Hauser tips it up to Grant Williams for the defensive rebound. Oh, missed the pass. It goes out of bounds. Grant Williams rushed the pass. That's only the third turnover tonight for the Celtics, as he tried to find Sam Hauser out in the fast break, but rushed the passes that sailed out of bounds. Bucks have it back. Holiday at the wing, and we got an illegal screen. Offensive foul picked up by Milwaukee. Wow. An illegal screen set by the Bucks is charged to Giannis. Giannis now picks up his third personal foul. He's got 5 turnovers tonight. Hauser moves it off to Grant Williams. Kick out to the wing. Griffin up fake at the wing. Dribbles back outside. Takes the three. Missed off the back rim and out. Weak side rebound by Grayson Allen. Giannis attacks inside the paint. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound right back to Giannis, though. Stepped out of bounds on the baseline. 8:03 left to go. Celtics by 2. Boston will have the basketball. Wow, thanks so much for the update there, guys. Providence and Creighton going into overtime. 73-73. The score is almost 73-73 with 8 minutes left to go in the third. Boston by 2. White up the floor. White dribbles, attacks the paint. His pass deflected, intercepted. It took an entire 26 minutes for the first turnover tonight by Derek White. Only the 4th turnover of the game by Boston. Milwaukee, poor pass the wing, sails out of bounds. That's their 13th tonight for turnovers. That's been a major issue for the Bucks. That's the reason why the Celtics have been in it all night long right now. 13 turnovers by Milwaukee, just 4 by Boston currently. Top of the key, Griffin. Handoff to his left off the dribble. Muscala shoots the three. Oh, baby. He rips it through for the 3 ball. Muscala. Mike Muscala making an impact for the Celtics. Brad Stevens, you the man. The brains of the organization at the trade deadline picks up Mike Muscala from OKC. A big that can drill threes and fits like a glove for this team. 18 points in 26 minutes by Mike Muscala, 7 for 13 shooting, making his 3rd 3-point shot of the night. We have a timeout taken on the floor now by Milwaukee. 7:26 left to go in the third. By the way, Derek White, double-double, 14 points, 10 assists tonight by Derek White. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Wow. Totally impressive right now what the Celtics are doing. 22 total assists on 28 made field goals from the floor. Moving the ball, working well as a team. Right down the line, they have 4 players in double figures. 18 by Muscala, 14 by Derek White with 10 assists, 13 by Blake Griffin. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight, and then 12 points by Malcolm Brogdon. Every single starter has recorded at least 1 steal by the Celtics. They're allowing the Bucks to shoot 51% from the floor. Despite that number, Celtics still winning because of the turnover issues tonight by Milwaukee. Just one other game going on tonight in the NBA right now. Raptors lead the Magic 87-80. Tipping off at the top of the hour, it will be the Kings against the Suns. We'll keep you guys posted for that score as long as we go live for this one tonight between the Celtics and the Bucks. Regilio, welcome back in the stream, bud. Really good game here. Providence leading Creighton at the beginning of overtime, 77-73, with around 4:15 left to go in OT. Missouri did not show up for their road trip tonight against Auburn. Down to the final 5 minutes, Auburn blowing the wheels off Mizzou, 80-48. Penn State on the bubble, impressive win over Illinois tonight. Down to the final minute 15 in that game, 91-76 Penn State. Games that's gone final, Syracuse picks up a victory over NC State, 75-72. Duke, a game that they definitely needed to win, they squeaked it out. They won by 4 at Cameron Indoor against Notre Dame, 68-64. Vanderbilt making things interesting in the bubble picture for Vandy right now. They pulled out a victory tonight. It was a road win for Vandy at South Carolina, 75-64. Still a lot of work to do to get into the tournament for Vanderbilt. Seton Hall still got work left to be done there. They're on the bubble, though. Game that they needed to win, they did that. 76-68, 8-point win over Georgetown. Back to action, 3-point shot made from the timeout by the Bucks. As Sam Hauser down low, working with Grant Williams, they will score. That's 2 more on the board for Boston. 6:50 remaining. Turnover by Milwaukee. Up the floor now. Here goes Derek White. Pass out to the right wing. Open 3 transition. Bang, bang. It's good. Grant Williams sinks it down for the triple. Steal and 3. It's been points off turnovers tonight. Both teams have made 12 threes each. Celtics firing on all cylinders. 22-2. Points off turnovers in favor of Boston. Holiday at the wing, guarded by Grant Williams. Bounce pass, low block Giannis. Turnaround jumper, tough shot, and he drills it. Giannis, an absolute machine. He's got himself up to 22 now, the top scorer in the game. White at the top of the key, gets past Grayson Allen, moves it out to his right. 3 ball in the air. Sam Hauser missed. Offensive rebound, Blake Griffin. Outside of White, takes the 3. Too long off the back rim. Giannis secures the defensive rebound. 6 minutes left to go. Giannis, quick up the floor, floats up the shot, missed off the glass, and the defensive board back to the Celtics with Griffin. White, off to Muscala. Pass out to the corner, Grant Williams. Working out the mid-block. Back outside to the wing, Muscala sends it off to the top to Griffin. Handoff Hauser. Griffin sets the pick. He rolls down. Griffin down low. Floats it up. Through for 2 off the pick and roll. It's good by Blake Griffin. Sam Hauser with an assist, and the assist numbers keep on piling up. Griffin up to 15 points. Sean Sam, welcome back in the stream. Thanks so much for joining in, brother. What a game right now. Blake Griffin with a defense. He blocks Drew Holiday in the key. Here goes Boston up the floor. White, guarded by Holiday around the perimeter. Sends it off to Griffin at the top. Back outside to White. 5:15 left to go. White, dribble, drive, backs his way down the lane inside. Puts it through, zips it up for 2 by Derek White for 2 more. Celtics, 9-point lead, tied for the largest lead tonight. Second time that they've had a 9-point lead tonight. And Drew Holiday called on the travel as it will go back to Boston. Derek White, just great drive, playing bully ball right on Drew Holiday, backs his way down and scores right over him in the low post. Derek White, phenomenal, leading this team tonight. 16 points, 11 assists by Derek White. The top scorer is Mike Muscala. He's got 18 points. Boston with 5 players in double figures. None of those players are named Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown or Al Horford or Marcus Smart because all 4 of those players not playing tonight. 18 by Muscala, 16 by White with 11 assists, 15 by Brogdon as he drills the 3 coming off the bench. It should be 88-76. TNT forgot to turn the dial on the scoreboard. They got the wrong score on the TNT scoreboard right now. It's 83-76 according to TNT, as the intern forgot to load the scoreboard numbers correctly. It's a 12-point lead for Boston, if you guys are just tuning in, not watching the television. Or if you're watching the television, wondering why the scoreboard has disappeared, the intern forgot to update the score. 18 by Muscala. 16 points, 11 assists by White, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists by Griffin, 15 points by Malcolm Brogdon. Middleton lobs it down low. Lopez Inside the key as we have a whistle. It'll be picked up by Brogdon here, reaching in. Chris in the stream, welcome on in, man. And then Grant Williams has 10 points. Largest lead of the game, Boston, with a 12-point lead on Valentine's Day. Without 4 of their starters playing tonight. Holiday receives it at the low block. Back outside to Lopez. Spin move. Dribbles into the key. Lost it. Turnover. Into the hands of Peyton Pritchard with a steal. Pritchard fast up the floor. Finds Brogdon. Sends it on top. Williams back over to Brogdon. Brogdon will control it. Slows it down. Swings it out to the wing. Fastball out of bounds though. Peyton Pritchard wasn't looking for it. Too busy to make a cut. And Malcolm Brogdon thought that Pritchard was going to stay there in his set, and it goes out of bounds. That's a rare miscue by Boston. It's only their 5th turnover tonight. Bucks struggling with these turnovers. 15 total. Holiday. Lob over to Middleton. Middleton rises for the jumper. Missed. Contested by Pritchard. Offensive rebound. Matthews to the corner. Middleton. Missed another one. Chris Middleton. Just 40% shooting tonight. Celtics have it in the outside. Hauser passes off the roll down Grant Williams. Inside the key back to Rob Williams. Over to Grant. Grant floats up the hook shot with the right hand. Missed. Gets his own rebound back of the key. Outside it goes to Hauser. Scoops it up 10 on the shot clock. Finds Pritchard. Pritchard drives, accelerates, kick out corner. Grant Williams attacks the paint now, driving baseline. Bobbled it. Lost it. Turnover out of bounds. 3:20 left to go. That's just a tough defensive possession there by Milwaukee. Celtics had opportunities, just wasn't able to get any space in the floor to really operate. Boston up by 12 without 4 of their starters tonight. Couple big buckets as of late. Derek White has been the key cog of that. 16 points, 11 assists by Derek White. To just 1 total turnover tonight. Middleton missed off the glass, no good. Chris Middleton shooting below 40% from the floor, 4 for 11 now. That's tough defense by Boston contesting the shot, all because of Rob Williams. Brogdon attacks inside the paint and draws the blocking foul. Malcolm Brogdon to the free throw line to shoot 2 as the clock will stop with 2:55. Man, Chris Middleton's really having a tough game tonight. We take the timeout on the floor. 2:55 left to go. Third quarter. Couple big threes how Boston has been able to pull away lately. Both of these teams have gone in cold offensively during the last couple minutes. The Celtics just really pouring it on defensively. If you guys are tuning in, yes, big wow. WOW right now with the Celtics down 4 starters on the road against a red hot Milwaukee Bucks team who has won 10 straight games in a row. Celtics are on a 7-zip run right now. Blake Griffin scored on a layup. Derek White made a 2 inside, and then the 3 was made by Malcolm Brogdon. Now, Malcolm Brogdon, chance to go up 90-76 with 2 free throws after this timeout. Wow. Quick update in the Providence-Creighton game. 84-83 Providence. 48 seconds left to go in overtime. Wow. Nebraska leading Rutgers currently 50-45 with around 14 and a half minutes remaining. I know Nebraska's having a pretty good season by basketball standards, but they're still far away from being a tournament team. Nebraska's played spoiler to a lot of teams in the bubble this season. Corey, welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, things going pretty well. It's been incredible what the Celtics have done tonight. 5 players scoring double figures. Just sharing the basketball, doing a great job passing, moving it around, sharing the basketball all around. Just total teamwork all around here for the Celtics tonight. They're getting crushed in the glass. Actually, not that bad. They were minus 11 going into halftime. It's now 34-29, so they're plus 6 in the second half. on rebounds because they went into halftime, they were minus 11. But where it's worked for them tonight, points in the paint plus 10, 38-28, finishing buckets at the rim. And the big difference has been the turnovers. Milwaukee tonight, 16 turnovers. The Celtics limiting their turnovers to just 6. The big difference has been 25-2 points off turnovers in favor of Boston tonight. Derek White has been stellar. Like, Derek White really has been on the rise. One more playing time inserted into the starting lineup lately. 16 points, 11 assists. Malcolm Brogdon with 16. Mike Muscala, fitting like a glove on this team, 18 points, making 3 threes. 15 points by Blake Griffin, also making 3 threes. Like, this is the depth that gets you banner 18 right here by Boston. And the depth really showing if they can pull it off. They have a chance to go up by 14 coming up out of the timeout. 2 free throws. Malcolm Brogdon at the line. First one is good. 2:55 left to play in the third. If you guys are new, first-timers in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Second one to make by Brogdon. Largest lead of the game, Boston by 14 with under 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. Giannis lobs it off to Middleton. Middleton shooting just 4 for 11 tonight from the floor with only 9 points. Giannis the top scorer in the game with 22. Lob down low, Lopez. And he will be contacted from behind and followed by Muscala. So Brook Lopez will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 coming up. As they look to work their way down low for Milwaukee. That was an entry pass to Brook Lopez. Edith, welcome back on the stream. This has been a pleasant surprise tonight for the Celtics. 2:39 remaining, third quarter. Lopez shooting 2. First one is good. Second shot, right down the middle. 5 on the floor for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard, Rob Williams, Mike Muscala, and Sam Hauser. Rob Williams at the wing, wide open, looking to pass it. Sends it off to Brogdon, cross court. Brogdon dribbles out to the left corner, guarded by Joe Ingles, 101. Brogdon, crossover. Working on Ingles, crossover, baseline drive, dump off down low. Rob Williams scores inside the paint, cutting to the hoop for 2. Beautiful no-look pass right there by Malcolm Brogdon with a dish. 2:10 left to go. Another 14-point lead for the Celtics. Lob sent off to Giannis. Giannis powers his way down low. Swings it off to the left wing. 3 on his way. It is good by Jrue Holiday. I'm from Massachusetts, if you guys didn't know. I'm like Southeast Mass, like 15, 20 minutes away from Providence. So I'm closer to Providence than Boston. I'm about like 55 minutes to an hour south of Boston. Missed 3 by Pritchard. Middleton lob deflected as it goes out off the fingertips of Rob Williams and backwards. It will stay Milwaukee basketball. This has just been an absolute clinic here tonight. Everybody accepting their role for the Celtics as they are looking to close it out in the final 13 and a half minutes. Holiday with a hook shot scores inside the key. That's the player they have to keep a watchful eye on right now, Jrue Holiday, as he's been able to go off as of late. He's got himself 20 points. So Giannis with 22, Holiday with 20. Both of those players outscoring any single player in the Celtics. But Boston's put 6 players into double-digit scoring. Muscala launches a 3 around the rim and out, tipped up by Pritchard. Just a clear-cut size advantage, though, as Giannis collects the defensive board. Holiday off to Ingles, out to the corner. Middleton sends it off to Ingles again. Open 3. Ingles puts it through. And here goes Milwaukee on a run themselves. 8-0 run by the Bucks. It was 92-78, and now it's 92-86. They made an 8-zip run in a minute span. Rob Williams swings it cross court. Muscala open 3. Middleton fell down, but Muscala missed it short. Goes right back over to the Bucks now. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday. Outside it goes back over to Giannis. Giannis Euro step right down the lane. Bounces off the rim twice, got fouled in the slam dunk attempt, and he'll shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Holy smokes. Giannis off a quick Euro step down the lane, trying to throw down a poster. Couldn't convert on the slam dunk as it bounced off the back rim 4 times, and it went right to the front rim and out. Man, this game's starting to get physical right now. Celtics trying to build up as much as possible for this lead because they know how good Giannis comes alive in the fourth quarter. 22, 10, and 5 tonight by Giannis. I actually haven't. Will love to go to one someday. I've actually never been to the TD Garden, believe it or not. Wow, Providence in double OT against Creighton. It's a pink out game tonight at Providence, so man, the amp is just rocking. Elvis, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Second free throw coming up by Giannis. Just missed the first one. No, I do not live in Dennisport. Second free throw is good. It's beautiful down there, though, out in the Cape. Wouldn't mind living out there. Cape is really nice. 25 seconds left to go at the end of 3. Brogdon at the edge of the Bucks logo, guarded by Holiday. And Boston called in the offensive foul. Mike Muscala sets up an illegal screen. It's a turnover. Oh, yeah, just push down Joe Ingles. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Hauser will check out of the game now. Brogdon, Muscala, Rob Williams, Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams. That's the 5 on the floor for the final 12 seconds for Boston. Milwaukee has possession. Ingles, top of the key. Ingles takes the 3 straight away, missed off the rim, tipped up by Holiday, right to Grant Williams, wrong player, tipped it to Pritchard, out of transition, scores the bucket with 1.7. Oh baby, what a turn of events right there, plus the fall as well. Peyton Pritchard going to head to the free throw line to shoot 1. Drew Holiday tapped it back to the perimeter where Joe Ingles was boxed out on top by Grant Williams. Heads up play, Grant takes it quick in transition alongside Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard on the 2-on-1 scores the layup plus the foul. 1 free throw by Pritchard right down the middle. What a change in the game right there. 8-point lead by Boston. Holiday, half-court 3. Oh, he drills it! Drew Holiday at the buzzer. Half-court 3, bang, bang, and he drills it. And it's a 5-point game at the end of the third. Wow. Celtics thought they had everything in the bag. Drew Holiday makes it look just so clutch and so simple. Half-court buzzer beater 3 by Drew Holiday as the Celtics thought that they were just going to dribble it out or put up a shot that missed off the mark. They didn't even bother playing defense. Holiday just floats up a prayer at midcourt, and he looks at just makes it so easy. Just drills it. What a game tonight between these two teams. Absolutely wild. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Half-court 3 by Drew Holiday at the buzzer. 95-90 now the score. This is just a phenomenal sign tonight either way with the Celtics. Without 4 of their starters, leading the majority of the game, largest lead by 14. Big difference why. Boston, 25 points off Bucks turnovers. Bucks with just 2 points off of Celtics turnovers tonight. 16 turnovers by Milwaukee, just 7 by the Celtics. Derek White's been a key cog in that factor. Boston has 5 players double figures. Derek White double-double, 16 points, 11 assists. The top scorer is Mike Muscala with 18 points. They got him for Justin Jackson and 2 picks when Jackson was barely even playing. And then Muscala making a big impact, playing 32 minutes tonight in this game. 17 points by Malcolm Brogdon. 15 by Blake Griffin, 10 by Grant Williams. Between the two lead guards on the Celtics, Derek White and Malcolm Brogdon, they're combining for 15 assists tonight to just 2 turnovers. Giannis with 23. Drew Holiday with 23. Holiday's been the one that's been lethal tonight. Holiday's 5 for 8 from three-point range. Wow, that's wild. Providence in double OT, 2:09 left to go, leading Creighton 89-84. Yeah, that's the makings of a Providence-Marquette matchup once again from a couple months ago. That was a wild game, and they got another one tonight in the system. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys join in, being a part here on the stream tonight with 75 plus people watching right now. Hit us up in the chat who you guys got tonight in this one here. Celtics or Bucks, as we're about to start the fourth quarter. Did I see the Illinois game? I was streaming this game, so I did not catch the Illinois game. I saw that Penn State won, though, tonight. And Penn State on the bubble. Really needed that one. 93-81. Penn State puts up 93 tonight. Start of the fourth quarter. Brogdon, Rob Williams, Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams, Derek White. That's the 5 on the floor to start off the fourth for the Celtics. White dribbles up to the key. Passes off to the cutter. Driving baseline. Peyton Pritchard missed off the mark, and the rebound goes to the taller player, Giannis, down low. Giannis, Middleton, Grayson Allen, Javon Carter, Brook Lopez, the 5 on the floor. Chris Middleton, been silent throughout most of this game until now. Floats it up with a left hand, scores, plus the foul. That's on Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard picks up the shooting foul. And Chris Middleton will shoot one coming up at the line. Free throw by Middleton. Hits it. 2-point game now. 11:20 left to go. Middleton's up to 12. Brogdon. Off to Rob Williams around the perimeter. Not a three-point shooter. Sends it back over to Brogdon. Brogdon guarded by Grayson Allen on the outside. Brogdon crossover. Step back 3 in the air. Missed rim short. Middleton collects the defensive board. Middleton. On Pritchard, backs his way mid-block. Middleton follow away into the key. Gets to the drop. It's good for 2 more. That's just a mismatch right now. Peyton Pritchard being picked apart defensively on the floor. Brogdon. Top of the key, guarded 1-on-1 by Allen. Gets around the screen, set by Rob Williams. Brogdon sends it back outside to Grant. Hand off to Derek White. Pass off the roll down. Grant Williams bobbled, knocked loose, and it will be a turnover by Boston. That's only turnover number 7. Giannis out in transition. Euro step right to the rim, scores. 2-point lead now for Milwaukee as Boston will burn a timeout. Everything was going all right for the Celtics until the Bucks start pushing it in the fourth quarter. 97-95, the Greek Freak has arrived in the timeout taken by Joe Mazzulla for Boston. Yeah, that's why I said in the third quarter, they're up by 14, their largest lead. You got to build that lead as much as possible because whenever I cover the Bucks, the Bucks just always seem to come back. Like the first 3 quarters, they're just like in their warm-ups, and then they just go all full out on you in the fourth quarter. And this is where Milwaukee takes over the game. And right now they found what their questions were in this matchup. 25, 10, and 6 by Giannis. 23 by Drew Holiday with 7 assists. Now the Bucks have all the momentum once again. Just like going into halftime, they led by 1 at halftime. They've got two dudes that's taken over the game tonight, whereas the Celtics have been the more balanced team. They have 5 players double figures for Boston, but nobody's really been able to take over the load of the scoring right now. That's the thing. Everybody's got a range between those 5 players that's double figures. They got a range between 10 and 18 for Boston. We got 70 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in tonight and being a part here on this stream. And it's been a really good game. Wire to wire. 14-point lead by the Celtics, which was impressively surprising. But Milwaukee finding their rhythm. Boston needs to make their adjustments. Peyton Pritchard's been getting hunted down defensively. That's where Chris Middleton's been able to make a couple big buckets here at the start of 4. What's good, Mario? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, been a really good matchup tonight. Hey, wow, Providence is looking to close it out right now. 91-84 against Creighton. 39 seconds remaining. Here's the upset of the day. Nebraska beating Rutgers. And it's a home game for Rutgers. 63-54. Nebraska has the lead. Just shocking. Boston College has an early lead against Pitt. 16-13. Omar, welcome in. Yeah, really great game tonight. Back to action. 10-20 remaining. So Peyton Pritchard is substituted out of the game. Derek White, Blake Griffin, Sam Hauser, Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon. The 5 on the floor currently to start it off. Back from the timeout for Boston. Griffin around the perimeter, lost it, gets it back though. 3 in the shot clock. Griffin has to float up a deep prayer, and he airballs it out of bounds. All the momentum has been lost now for the Celtics as they're going to have to find their energy once again because the Bucks have got everything going as of late. 10 minutes left to play. Milwaukee by 2. Javon Carter on the floor with Middleton, Grayson Allen, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. That's the 5 currently in the court for Milwaukee as we have a whistle and a foul picked up away from the basketball. It's charged to Boston by Hauser. Trip Poo, welcome back on the stream. 80 plus watching. If you're new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribing. Thanks so much all for joining in. Giannis receives the pass down low, pivot, working on Griffin and Hauser. He scores up and through for 2 more. Giannis works his way up to 27 points, 11 for 19 shooting from the floor. Brogdon sends it on top off to Griffin. Griffin passes out to the left wing perimeter. White for a moment was open, takes the 3, missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound though in the corner by Hauser, deflected out of bounds by Middleton. It's going to stay Boston basketball now with just around 9 minutes left to go. Celtics underneath their hoop get the inbound. Griffin up fake, hand off Brogdon. Brogdon with 9:30 left to play. Sends it on top to Grant Williams. Grant towards his right around the perimeter. Hand off Hauser. Hauser outside, it goes to Grant. Double team, gets between 2 defenders. Oh, Grant Williams right down the lane, dunks it home with a 2-handed jam. Grant Williams splits defenders on his way at the wing. 2-point game. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to go. Carter, top of the key. Bounce pass off to Giannis, guarded by Grant Williams. Backs his way inside the key. Giannis slides it off to Allen, up fake. Oh, over to Carter. Carter, open 3 at the wing. Missed around the rim and out though. Celtics secure the defensive rebound. White looking to push it. White right to the rim, coast to coast. He gets the layup. We're even at 99. Derek White, a key cog in this game. The reason why Boston has been in this game the entire night. 20 points, 11 assists now by Derek White. White up the floor, looking for more, floats up the runner, gets it on the teardrop. Oh, baby, Derek White been major tonight. Timeout taken on the floor by Milwaukee. 101-99, Derek White, back-to-back buckets. Coast to coast up the floor on back-to-back transitional plays. And Derek White up to 20, along with 11 assists and 3 steals in the game. Wow. Derek White been key. Getting much more playing time out on the floor with some key players missing. Meteor, thanks so much for joining in. Celtics just rolling on back. This is unbelievable right now that Boston is right in this game. They led by 14 points at one point tonight without 4 of their starters. Really shows how great the depth has been this season for the Celtics. Can they sustain it and pull it off? It will be a monumental victory. It will be the best one this season because this is a road game. They've had two good victories last week. The one on Sunday, they won against the Grizzlies at home. And then the one against Philadelphia, they were without multiple players. They did have Tatum for that game. Tatum had a terrible game scoring-wise against Philly. They still won that game. That was one of their best defensive games all season long. Tonight, it's been one of their best games taking care of the basketball. 8 turnovers. They only had 2 turnovers going into halftime. That's a team they forced 16 turnovers by Milwaukee tonight. And the big difference why the Celtics have been in this entire game, 25 turnovers, or 25 points scored off of Milwaukee turnovers by the Celtics tonight compared to just 4 points that the Bucks have scored off Celtics turnovers. Points in the paint plus 12 for the Celtics, 48-36. Wow, that's huge. So Providence stays undefeated at home, 94-86 against one of the hottest teams in America, Creighton. Man. Yeah, right there to the bracket doubters for putting Providence as a 9 seed, a 10 seed. Some people put Providence as an 11 seed. I saw in one of the brackets. Yeah, they just answered that question tonight. Lock us into the bracket. Definitely not a 9 seed. Providence definitely not a 9 seed. And playing Duke in the first round as an 8 seed. That's not their placement in the bracket. That's for sure. Yeah, just fantastic. Fantastic how deep this roster goes. Back to action, 8:20 left to go in the fourth. Joe Ingles on the floor with Giannis, Grayson Allen, Drew Holiday, and Pat Connaughton. That's the 5 currently in the floor for Milwaukee. Back from the timeout, Grayson Allen, heavy contact with Sam Hauser as he goes down hard. Refs will call it a blocking foul picked up by Hauser. And this will send Grayson Allen to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, this is just a tough fall by Hauser. Hauser fell on his backside down hard. I'm going to be off for a little bit of time. I don't know when exactly I'll be live, but by next Monday, I hope to be back for a college basketball game. I think the Big 12 one, Kansas and TCU for next Monday. I got a pretty busy schedule remaining part of this week, so I'm not sure if I'll be back remaining part of this week for me. Both of the free throws are good at the line for Grayson Allen. 8:10 left to play in the fourth. Tied up at 101. Derek White. Tremendous night. Scoring and playmaking with 20 points, 11 assists. Looking for his 12th. Lob over the top to Rob Williams off the backdoor alley-oop, but he couldn't send it through. Missed the slam dunk. Rebound by the Bucks. Giannis receives it. Euro step down the lane. Dump off. Holiday behind the defense. Scores. Up and off the glass. 7:45 left to go. Drew Holiday up to 25. Giannis with 27. Both of them the top 2 scores. Brogdon around the perimeter. Lobs it off to Rob Williams. Backs his way in a smaller Grayson Allen. Turnaround jumper. Missed off the rim, no good though. And Giannis secures the defensive rebound. Giannis up the floor. 2-point lead for Milwaukee. Giannis spin move into the key. Giannis fall away off the turnaround. Tough shot. Missed off the front rim. Contested by Grant Williams. Defensive rebound. Hauled in by Rob Williams. Here goes Brogdon. Approaching the 7-minute mark left to go. Crossover. Had his pocket picked. It is Grayson Allen who comes up with a steal with a tie-up forced on the floor. It's going to be possession arrow, Milwaukee. Referees say that Malcolm Brogdon couldn't secure it. Got called in a reach and fall. Grant Williams looking towards the official, trying to signal tie-up on the floor. They didn't get the tie-up though. Woo Pig, thanks so much for joining in, man. Hope all is going well. .7:02 left to play. It's going to be Milwaukee basketball. 2-point lead for the Bucks. Holiday moves it out on top to Giannis. Giannis dribbles up to the free throw circle. Giannis attacks inside the paint. Giannis puts it up. Oh, it's well short. He got fouled, though. So they will call a blocking foul picked up by Grant Williams, and Giannis will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. 6:48 left to go. Quick update on the foul trouble in this game. For Boston, nobody with 4 or 5 for personal fouls, but 4 players with 3 each right now for fouls. Grant Williams is one of them. He picks up his 3rd. Blake Griffin, Mike Muscala, and Malcolm Brogdon. So 4 of those players have 3. And then for Milwaukee, nobody with 4, but then again, they got 4 players with 3 each. Giannis, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, and Joe Ingles, all with 3 personal fouls. The first shot at the free throw line, missed by Giannis. Vaughn, welcome back in. What a game here tonight. 6:48 left to go. Giannis just missed the first free throw. Triple-double watch for Giannis getting there. 27 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists tonight. The top scorer in the game. Second shot by Giannis. Missed around the rim, and now he goes empty that trip. Celtics come up with a rebound to White. Up the floor will slow it down. Push it cross-court to Hauser. Takes the 3. Oh, he drills it. Bang, bang from downtown by Sam Hauser. Celtics with a big response off the missed free throws to the line for Giannis. Middleton at the baseline, guarded by Hauser. Middleton backs his way inside the key. Kick out corner. Ingles slides it off to Connaughton. Takes the 3. Missed off the rim. Muscala collects the defensive rebound. Celtics will slow it down. 6:10 remaining. Boston by 1. Brogdon at the top. Brogdon, open 3. Oh, he hits it. Malcolm Brogdon boomerang through the shoots it goes for the 3 ball. Celtics without 4 starters tonight. No Jason Tatum, no Jaylen Brown, no Marcus Smart, no Al Horford. Malcolm Brogdon with a big-time 3 is up to 20. Missed jumper off the back rim by Giannis. Rebound control by Brogdon will slow it down once again. The Boston Celtics playing one of their best ball control games throughout the entire course of the season. It will go down as their best victory all season long with all the key players they've missed. White, dribble, drive, down the lane inside, floats it up, missed rim short, no good though. Ingles collects the rebound, out to the corner, Connaughton with a catch, fires off the rim, offensive rebound, Middleton floats it up and scores. 2-point game, 5:15 left to go. 6 players double figures for the Celtics. 20 points, 12 assists by Derek White. 20 points by Malcolm Brogdon. 18 by Muscala. 15 by Griffin. 12 by Grant Williams. 10 by Hauser. 5 minutes even. White at the wing. White, spin move down the lane. Kick out. No look pass to the corner. Grant Williams takes a 3. Couldn't convert on it. What a pass by Derek White, but just couldn't drill a 3 at the left corner by Grant. Holiday up the floor, makes the 3, takes the lead for the Bucks. Wow. What a game. 4:35 left to go. Still plenty of time in this one. Corrich, welcome on back. What a night. Holiday with 28. Brogdon with the left hand. Missed off the glass too strong As the Bucks come up with a defensive rebound, Giannis dribbles, attacks inside the paint, kick out corner. And we get a push foul picked by Boston on the floor, and this will send Milwaukee into the bonus with Giannis shooting 2. Drew Holiday has been massive tonight. 28 points by Holiday, 28 by Giannis with 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Yeah, hopefully things start to get better for you there, Vaughn. I hear you there, man. Just stay positive and keep your head up there, brother. First free throw is good. Yeah, I have those days too where just some days for me is just really just tough mentally. But just gotta keep it under control and just be able to just stay strong. Ice, baby, with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Ice, baby. Really appreciate it, brother. You guys, the legends in the stream tonight. Both of the free throws good at the line. 7-zip run by the Bucks in the last minute. Waiting for the ew. We'll see if it comes here. Haven't turned it over that often. Just 9 turnovers tonight throughout the entire game for the Celtics. White at the top of the key, guarded by Giannis. Takes the 3 for the tie. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound control by Middleton. They've struggled with their looks as of late. Milwaukee can pull ahead with a big bucket here. Giannis double teamed at the low block. Passes over to Holiday. Shoots the 3 ball. Oh, he's been major. Drew Holiday. Money from the perimeter. 113 to 107. This started out to turn like the game that a lot of people put the money in the line for this matchup. Celtics burn a timeout. Celtics need to respond after the timeout. Oh, I got you there. Sorry about that, Ice, baby. Yeah, really appreciate it. Got you there. Drew Holiday just torching Boston in this game tonight. 31 by Drew Holiday. He's 7 for 10 from 3. +90 watching right now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys enjoy the stream tonight here on the channel. And hit us up in the chat who you guys are rooting for in this game. We have 3:18 left to go. Yeah, so I'm not sure entirely when I'll be back for my next stream. It will probably be next Monday for college basketball for TCU against Kansas. I believe that's the 9 o'clock game next Monday. So just make sure to ring that notification bell so you become notified when I do go back for my next live stream. I got a pretty busy week upcoming for me. I got Saturday, I got an artistic swimming meet for the first time that I'm announcing on Saturday, so I've never done that before, so I have to prep a ton before so I know like what I'm covering. And then I got a men's basketball game on Saturday afternoon directly after that. Hauser off the putback, gets the bucket up and then off the glass as we come back from the timeout. 3:20 left to go. Holiday up the floor, and the Bucks will burn a quick timeout with them right now, taking it with 3:18. So back to the timeout slide. 3:18 remaining. Milwaukee, 2 timeouts left. 2 timeouts left for the Celtics currently. 3:18 remaining. The Bucks outscoring Boston in this fourth quarter, 23-14 right now. What's good, Pastor? Welcome back in the stream, man. So if you guys are just joining in, Celtics have led most of this game. Their largest lead was 14 points. They've been in this entire game without Jason Tatum, without Jaylen Brown, without Al Horford, without Marcus Smart. 4 starters not playing tonight against the hottest team in all of the NBA, Milwaukee. 10 straight victories. A road game for Boston. 6 players double figures without 4 of their starters tonight. I mean, this depth has been incredible. 20 points, 12 assists by Derek White. 20 points from the bench by Malcolm Brogdon. Double-double tonight by Grant Williams. He's got 12 points, 10 rebounds now. 12 points by Sam Hauser with 8 rebounds. Mike Muscala has had a great game, especially in the first half. He's got 18 points by Muscala. Third game as a Celtic. He's played 35 minutes tonight. 15 points by Blake Griffin with 6 rebounds, 6 assists. We come back from the timeout. Runner into the key by Milwaukee. Missed off the rim, and Hauser collects the defensive rebounds. 3 minutes left to go. 4-point game. Celtics looking to put it back to one possession. White sends it off to Brogdon. Turns the corner. Drives down the lane inside. And he will draw the reach and fall picked up by Grayson Allen. So Grayson Allen reaching in the key. Picks up the personal foul. And the game clock will stop with 2:55. Celtics get the inbound. White, Grant Williams, Muscala, Hauser, Brogdon. That's the 5 on the floor. Lost it as Derek White goes down with a basketball, and he gets tied up with Joe Ingles. So this will be a jump ball between Ingles and Derek White now at the Celtics free throw circle with 2.6 in the shot clock. They're going to put back a little bit more time. 4.4 on the shot clock. Celtics and Bucks with a jump ball here at the Celtics free throw circle. 2:46 left to go. It'll be between, or actually it's Holiday who came up with it. So Holiday and Ingles both there, and the Bucks control the tip. Milwaukee with the ball, leading by 4. Holiday at the top of the key, guarded by White. Holiday dribbles up to the elbow. Offensive foul. Derek White knocked down on the screen. It's a turnover by Milwaukee. It's charged to Giannis on the offensive foul. Celtics with signs of life once again. Giannis picks up personal foul number 4 tonight. 2:33 left to go. White, pass midcourt. Guarded at the top by Giannis. Towards his right, he dribbles around the perimeter. Off to Brogdon, in and out. Back it goes to White. Couldn't finish, got fouled. Nice little in and out move right there. As it went from White to Brogdon and then back to White, cutting downhill to the hoop. So Derek White to the free throw line will shoot 2 now for Boston. 2:21 left to play. Derek White has a cut in one of his fingers, so he's going to have that checked out before he takes the free throws in just a moment. 100 plus in the stream. If you guys are new, first timers here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys are just joining us, a little recap about this one that we've had so far in this game. Boston has stayed right in this matchup because of the turnovers. Milwaukee has committed 18 total turnovers. Celtics with just 10. Celtics 26-4 points off turnovers tonight. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Milwaukee's been the better shooting team at 51%. Boston held to just under 46% from the floor, but it's been 2 players that's been able to go off for the Bucks. Giannis with 29 points, 12 rebounds. Drew Holiday, he's been the player torching the Celtics tonight. The top scorer in the game with 31. 16 and 10 off the bench by Chris Middleton. Their big 3 is back from Milwaukee. Boston without Jason Tatum, without Jaylen Brown. No Al Horford, no Marcus Smart, putting 6 players still in double figures. First free throw is good by Derek White. He is the top scorer tonight with 21. Derek White, double-double. Second free throw is good. 22 points, 12 assists tonight by Derek White. 12 assists to just 2 turnovers. Malcolm Brogdon tonight with 20 points. He has just 2 turnovers. 4 assists by Brogdon. 2:10 remaining. At the wing, Allen sends it off to Holiday. Holiday guarded by Grant Williams. Off to Giannis, guarded by Muscala at the baseline. Giannis takes the jumper. Missed off the back rim. Middleton saves it, though, for the offensive rebound. Close one as it was right next to the baseline. Giannis at the wing. Dribbles, attacks inside the paint. No good, it went short. Goes out of bounds. It's called in the travel, though. Turnover by Giannis when 1:51 left to go. It's going to be Celtics basketball, and Giannis slow to get up. Giannis is slow to get up right now. Ooh. Yeah, this is not looking good. One knee is much lower than the other knee. Think he rolled his ankle as he is now on his backside in pain. And we're going to cut immediately to a timeout. Giannis is down on the floor right now. Giannis down on the floor, currently in pain. So he tried to put a poster slam dunk over Mike Muscala. The Celtics loaded the box there, multiple defenders down low. And you get called in the travel as the ball is well short. It went underneath the net, went out of bounds. So we take a timeout here on the floor. Absolutely speechless. Boston has played an incredible game. Thing about it is, you got to let the best players battle it out for the whole 48. 1:21 left to go. Oh, that's a great sign to see. Giannis is up on the floor right now. So Giannis is up on the floor, back on his own power, will stay out on the court. Wow. So that is huge. We get back from the timeout. Giannis is up. He's on the floor right now. 1:45 left to go. Celtics have the basketball. White at the top of the key. Guarded by Ingles. White dribbles, drives, attacks inside the paint, floats it up. Missed rim short. Holiday's been huge. Comes up with a defensive rebound. Drew Holiday with 31 points tonight. Sends it off to Allen. Minute 20 left to go. Giannis. Pivot move. Down low. At the rim. Gets fouled. And Giannis will shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now we got 1:21 on the clock. So he looks fine right there. Entry pass down low. Pivot on Derek White. And drew the blocking foul. Two free throws by Giannis. Just 6 for 13 tonight at the free throw line. The first free throw missed. 6 for 14 tonight by Giannis. The Bucks right now giving away points when it comes down to free throws as a team, just 16 to 24. Leaving 8 points off the board at the free throw line. Boston 14 of 18 on free throws. Second free throw is good by Giannis. 1:21 left to go. Celtics down by 3. They take it past midcourt with Brogdon. Brogdon guarded at the top by Allen. 12 on the shot clock, minute 10 remaining. Brogdon at the top. Brogdon swings it out to Hauser, off the wing, takes the 3 ball, missed off the back rim, and a rebound secure by Ingles. Celtics struggling to make their shots in the final minute. Milwaukee by 3 will slow it down. Middleton, guarded by Brogdon. Middleton, 12 seconds on the shot clock, 48 on the game clock. Passes cross court to Ingles. Back out to Middleton. Middleton at the right wing perimeter. Middleton takes the 3. Missed off the back rim too strong. Tipped up. It's an offensive rebound though. Big U by Boston. They could not box out. 30 seconds left to go. Middleton. 5 in the shot clock off to Giannis. 28 on the game clock. Giannis attacks in the paint. Missed the open layup. It's no good. Boston with 2 timeouts as they fall in the hardwood. They will burn a timeout before a tie-up was forced. Derek White, heads up play. Falls in the hardwood. Almost got tied up, but timeout signaled by White with 21.2 seconds left to go. Celtics will have the basketball back from the timeout. 1 timeout remaining for Boston. 1 timeout for Milwaukee. 21.2 seconds left. Boston down by 3. And a big ew for not boxing out. A lot of time went off the clock with that new 14. This is the case that you need to make a 3 if you're the Celtics here. Problem has been the efficiency tonight from three just hasn't been there, unlike the past couple of games recently. Blake Griffin has been the best three-point shooter tonight. He is 3 for 6 from the perimeter. After that, Malcolm Brogdon's 2 for 6. Grant Williams is 2 for 4, so hasn't shot at a high clip tonight, but 50%, same as Griffin. Sam Hauser just 2 for 7 in this game. So the threes just haven't been there. Yeah, so they're going to have to get an and one type of opportunity they can go for, because the threes just haven't been there in this matchup. Interesting to see what they draw up. We're back from the timeouts. Celtics with it. Brogdon. That's exactly what he'll do. He'll drive right to the rim, dunks it down with a right-handed flush. And the Bucks have struggled to make their timeouts. We got 14... Bucks have struggled to make their free throws tonight. 14 seconds left to go. One timeout for both of these teams. In the backcourt, they will not follow Allen. Off to Ingles. Bounce pass Holiday. 7 seconds. A lot of time going off the clock, and it will go off with 7.4. So Drew Holiday at the free throw line will shoot 2 now for Milwaukee in the bonus with 7.4. Perfect 2 for 2 tonight by Drew at the free throw line. Not the free throw shooter that they needed to fall at 85.8%. First one. Wow, that got the bounce. Off the front rim, drifted back, and sailed, drew the net for the free throw. I'll say no for Michigan to make the tournament. Second free throw coming up by Holiday. 7.4 seconds left to go. And he hits it right down the middle. So Boston will burn their final timeout. 7.4 seconds left. Celtics will need a 3 to tie it up, force overtime. That Drew Holiday half-court buzzer beater 3. Major in this game right now. That's the reason why the Bucks lead by 3. Because the Celtics thought that they were done with the first half. After the made bucket, they started celebrating. There were still 2 seconds on the clock. Drew Holiday, going into halftime, made a buzzer beater 3 at the end of the second quarter. Holiday tonight with 33. The top scorer. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists tonight by Giannis. Yeah, it's got a playoff feel type of game tonight. 116-113. 22 points each by Derek White, Malcolm Brogdon, 18 by Muscala, 15 by Griffin, 12 by Grant Williams, 12 by Sam Hauser. Here we go. 116-113, 7.4 seconds left to go. Celtics took the timeout. They'll advance it into their front court down the far side to get the inbound. Derek White will be the inbound passer on the floor with Malcolm Brogdon, Grant Williams, Mike Muscala, and Sam Hauser. Here we go for the inbound. 7.4 seconds left to go. White looking to pass it off. Finds Hauser. Hauser, top of the key, guarded by Middleton. Takes a deep contested 3. Oh, bang, bang, he drills it. Oh, you're going to be kidding me. Sam Hauser, baby. Lights it up from downtown. Hand in the face. Smokes it through. Oh, what a big-time shot, number 30. And green and white, baby. Sam Hauser. You the man, brother. You the man. Dribbling at the top towards his right. Fall away 3 over Middleton. Bang. Oh, baby, Sam Hauser. You rip it through, no problem. You the man. You the man. Wow. The difficulty, unreal. Sam Hauser. The bang of the season. The boom of the century. 4 starters down. We ain't going down without a fight. And it ain't tonight. 15 by Sam Hauser. 3 seconds left to go. It will be Milwaukee basketball. Will we have overtime tonight? We will see. We might have some OT hype in the chat in a couple moments. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game tonight between these two teams. 160 plus in the stream right now. 3 seconds left to go. It will be Milwaukee inbound. Bucks have it in their front court. They took the final timeout to advance it. This is the Bucks on their home floor. The Celtics without Tatum, without Brown, without Smart, without Horford. 3 seconds left to go. Holiday, the inbound passer. Holiday looking to pass it off. Sends it over to Middleton. Towards his right. Middleton takes the jumper. Deep two at the buzzer. Off the rim. No good. We're going to overtime. The shot heard around the world by Sam Hauser. Incredible. Let's get that OT hype in the chat, everybody. What a game tonight. Going down between these two teams. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as we're going to start overtime a couple minutes from now. Hit us up out in the chat here. Who you guys got tonight in this matchup? Bucks or Celtics? What a game. Just in case you guys are just joining in, the Boston Celtics are without 4 of their starters tonight in this game. This is a road game. Boston was informed this morning that Jason Tatum would not be playing today due to illness. Jaylen Brown out due to injury against Philadelphia for the facial fracture last week. Marcus Smart still not back from last month's injury. Al Horford also out tonight in this game. This is just an incredible display of basketball. 9.5-point underdogs on the road. Missing 4 key starters, and we're tied up going to overtime at 116. The depth of this team speaks volumes. 22 points by Derek White with 12 assists. 22 points by Malcolm Brogdon. Reason why they're here is because Sam Hauser is 15, made the biggest 3 of his career to this point. 18 points by Mike Muscala, who just came from the trade deadline, playing his 3rd game tonight. Muscala's played 39 minutes tonight. 15 points by Blake Griffin. 12 points, 10 rebounds by Grant Williams. This is just an incredible display of basketball. Just 10 turnovers tonight by Boston, forcing 18 turnovers by Milwaukee. And it's led to the Celtics having 52 points in the paint. Points off turnovers, 27-4 in favor of the Celtics, making 16 threes. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we are here. We are in overtime, and 5 minutes of basketball left to go as we are underway, and the Celtics control the opening tip. Left to right for Boston on the floor. Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White, Mike Muscala, Grant Williams, Sam Hauser. The reason why they're here in overtime because of Hauser with an incredible 3 contested by Middleton, falling away towards his right at the top of the key. Wild game tonight if you guys are tuning in. Celtics will get the inbound. 4:49 remaining in overtime as we're just underway. White at the top, guarded by Giannis. White now switched by Grayson Allen around the perimeter. White dribbles up to the free throw circle, drives inside the key. Derek White scores in the layup. Oh, baby, he has been monstrous tonight for Derek White. Derek White, a cog to the green machine in this matchup here for Bleed Green. Bucks have it at the wing. Ingles moves on top to Holiday. Holiday, top of the key. He's been major in this game. Step back 3 straight away. Missed off the back rim. Rebound secured defensively by Muscala. Celtics second possession now, up by 2. Gonna slow down the basketball with Derek White. We'll see if they dribble, drive, attack, get penetration here to the rim. White takes the three instead. Top of the key. Splash. Oh, baby. He rips it through. It's all Derek White in OT. Derek White, 5-zip run, doing it himself through the first minute. 27 points, 12 assists. Giannis down low. He'll draw the reach and fall, picked up by Brogdon. Clock will stop with 3:48. We got 130 plus in the stream right now. 5 players with 15 plus points tonight for the Celtics. All 5 of those players averaging under 15 points per game this season. This has been an incredible display of the depth. Inbound Milwaukee. Bounce pass, low block off to Giannis. Backs his way on Brogdon inside the key. Puts it up. Missed off the mark. Tip to the perimeter though. Back to Holiday. Holiday. Open 3. Missed off the back rim. And White secures the defensive rebound. Derek White. A living dream on the floor tonight. An absolute machine. Here's White at the edge of the logo. White, top of the key, makes the pass to Grant Williams. Off to Hauser, the reason why we're here in overtime. His pass deflected out of bounds down the near side. It's last touched by Ingles. 3:11 left to go. Celtics will have the basketball off the inbound. Brogdon lost it in the key, though. It's a turnover. Bucks have it back. 3 minutes approaching the mark. Ingles, open 3 transition. Missed off the rim. The Bucks have gone cold in overtime from 3-point range. Brogdon will slow it down. 15 on the shot clock. 2:52 on the game clock. Brogdon finds White. White at the top of the key, defended by Allen. Boston slows it down. Top of the key, White doing it himself, looking for an 8-zip run. Missed the 3 that time, though. Straight away. Had a good look, couldn't convert. Rebound back to Milwaukee. 5 points in OT all through White. Holiday blocked by White. They're going to call blocking foul, though. Wow. That's a tough call by the official. Jrue Holiday will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Really tough call. Let's see about this replay right here. Holiday dribble drive attack. Yeah, I can't really see much from the top view if there was contact there to the face area or what, but Jrue Holiday will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one. That's good. Javon Carter checks into the game now for Milwaukee. See if he can boost up the perimeter shooting for the Bucks. He will check in the spot of Joe Ingles, who heads towards the bench. 2:32 left to go. Really slow start here in overtime as Boston leads the overtime session scoring 5-1. Yeah, I don't think any of us saw this happening tonight. This is unbelievable. This speaks volumes about the Celtics' depth. I saw this coming, though. The game against Philadelphia was a little bit of a brief preview to that from last week's game, where they were down multiple starters without Philly, but without Jason Tatum tonight, I think, no way it's happening. Unbelievable. Both of the free throws good at the line by Holiday. 2:20 left to go. Gives other guys an opportunity, really shining in the spotlight tonight on national TV for this squad for Boston. Runner, that's good for 2. Malcolm Brogdon with a teardrop. Floats it up, it scores. Right through the shoot, it goes for the laser 2. Celtics by 5 with 2 minutes left. Giannis. Defended at the top of the free throw circle. Inside the key. Kick out corner. Javon Carter. Dish off to Giannis. Giannis working on Hauser, and Hauser will pick up the foul. Giannis to the free throw line. 1:55 remaining. Whew. What a game. Wow, this is just unbelievable if you guys are witnessing tonight. 1:55 left to go. Giannis will shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. Giannis, by the way, is not the top scorer tonight. He's got 31 points, though. Jrue Holiday's got 35. (31, 13, and 9 for Giannis. Second free throw with 1:55 left. And that one's good as well. 3-point game. Celtics Look to slow it down. Minute 50 remaining as they will cross midcourt with Derek White. White guarded by Holiday around the perimeter. Sends it off to Grant Williams. Williams on the outside. Hand off to Hauser. Hauser turns the corner. Dribbles. Drives. Low block. Passes out to the wing to White. 5 in the shot clock. Lost it. Turnover. Drew Holiday with a steal right at midcourt. Throws it down. Oh, man, it's a big ew of a possession by Boston. Drew Holiday with a steal and a dunk. It's a 1-point game. Holiday up to 37 now. White. Past midcourt, they will try it again for Boston. 1:20 left to go on the clock. White at the wing. Now to the top of the key. Makes the pass to Muscala. Takes the three. Airballs it. And this is a big, big ew by Boston. Big oof in the last two possessions. The turnover by White and the airball by Muscala. 1:08 left to go. Here comes the Bucks. Lob. Giannis receives it at the elbow. Working off a double team. Bounce pass to the top. Holiday. Dribble. Kick. Out to the wing it goes Connaughton. Moves it on top to Allen. 5 in the shot clock. Attacks. Inside the paint. Gets fouled. Grayson Allen at the free throw line now will shoot 2 with 53.6 seconds left. The Celtics had it, and now the Bucks respond on a 6-zip run themselves. And this is not the free throw shooter that you want at the line if you're the Celtics. 90% almost this season by Grayson Allen. Just makes it so easy. Makes the first one. 53.6 seconds left to go. Grayson Allen will shoot the second one. And that's good. Right down the middle. Who wants it more? Final 50 seconds. Malcolm Brogdon gets the inbound. Off to Grant Williams. To 45 seconds left to go now for Boston. Williams at the right wing perimeter. And we got a foul picked up by the Bucks here on the floor. Trying to get around the screen. It's charged to Grayson Allen. And the clock will stop with 43.9 seconds. This is not a shooting foul as Boston will inbound it. Near side of the floor, Hauser. Inbound over to Grant Williams. 40 seconds left to go. Grant Williams, top of the key, makes the pass out to the left wing over to Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles, accelerates into the key, floats it up, looking for the foul call. Yes, he will get one. Malcolm Brogdon to the free throw line will shoot 2 coming up. Late whistle by the referees, but they gave Malcolm Brogdon the benefit of the call. Bucks fans are absolutely irate right now. They cannot believe it. Javon Carter. Yep, he got... he did get Malcolm Brogdon's shooting arm. Javon Carter, that's the right call by the official. Javon Carter picks up the shooting foul. Got the right arm of Malcolm Brogdon. Yep, got the arm of Brogdon. That's the correct call, and Brogdon makes the first one. 33.7 seconds left to go. Brogdon, a great free throw shooter this season at 88.5%. Second free throw right down the middle. Celtics take the lead. 125-124. 33 seconds left. Giannis picks it up. Dribbles past midcourt. Giannis attacks inside the paint. Kick out to the wing. Connaughton. Over to Holiday, been the silent killer in this game. Dagger. Drew Holiday takes the 3 and drills it in a big one with 25 seconds remaining. White. 18 seconds. White. Right past midcourt. White. Defended by Allen around the perimeter. 12 seconds. Derek White to the top. Derek White makes the pass. Grant Williams up fake. Grant almost lost it. Oh, he does. It's a big U. Grant Williams lost control of basketball. You gotta be kidding me. And the Bucks get it back with 3.2 seconds left to go. Ew. Oh, what was that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Big fat choke. You gotta be kidding me. Can't even get a shot off. You lose control of the basketball. That's a big, big ew on the ew factor. Oh, Grant Williams, he had a chance for a step back instead. Took too many dribbles and lost the handle. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing, man? 3.2 seconds left to go. Referees will take a look at the monitor here. Yeah, I think they're looking at when the foul call occurred on the floor. They got 3.2 seconds left to go currently. So they're going to determine if there's more time to be brought back onto the clock or no. Right now it's 3.2 seconds. Bucks are now into the bonus. So this will send Milwaukee to the free throw line. Celtics and Bucks both with 2 timeouts remaining. 3.9 seconds remaining, and Milwaukee will shoot 2 at the free throw line. If they make both of the shots, they'll seal up the game. The Big U has arrived in overtime. Giannis, 2 free throws. First one gets the bounce, it's in. Second shot. That's good as well. 3.9 seconds left to go. That turnover cost Boston the game tonight. Timeout taken on the floor by the Celtics here. 3.9 seconds remaining. Gonna need a miracle for this game. A 4-point play to put into double OT as we have a timeout taken. Wow, Celtics got out to a 5-zip start in overtime. 5-0 start. They led 123-118. And the Bucks came back out, scored them 11-2 the rest of the way. And we'll need a miracle here. A 4-point play to force double OT, but they had it. Drew Holiday with 40 tonight in this game. He was major. 34 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists by Giannis. Celtics put 6 guys in double figures scoring. 27 by Derek White, 26 by Malcolm Brogdon, 18 by Muscala, 15 each by Hauser and Griffin. Hauser sent this game into overtime with a clutch 3 in the final 3 seconds. The Celtics it would be Milwaukee inbound. Inbound goes over to Giannis, throws it down with 3.1. There a technical? Yeah, I think. Okay, so there was a technical by Boston today. I got the volume off, so the Bucks got it back, and Milwaukee jams it down at the buzzer, and that's it. 131-125 as Milwaukee wins over the Celtics tonight. 11-game winning streak. That's the longest since 2019 when they won on an 18-game winning streak for the Bucks. We'll see these two teams in the playoffs, most likely in the Eastern Conference Finals against one another. Man, what a game tonight between the top 2 teams, not only in the East but also in the NBA. Thanks so much, all, for joining and being a part here on the stream tonight. Before I do wrap up, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Celtics without 4 starters tonight. Led throughout the majority of this game. They got up as many by 14 points in a road game. On the road. Couldn't pull it out, though. The Big U goes to Grant Williams, out of all players, who gets the Big U tonight for another classic Celtics choke. But still, remaining part of the schedule, rest of the games this season. As long as you don't get the Big U in the playoffs, that's all that matters. The Big U came tonight with 4 key players out for this matchup for the Celtics. We're going to close out here to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley Braden, Mario Bino, Mark John Kenneth, Jess Ahino Josa, Vegas SG Sports Talk, Michael Warren, I am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Roderick, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Siegel, Woopig, Ian, Oink Oink, and Emmanuel. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the stream tonight. Milwaukee winning in overtime. An unbelievable matchup between these two teams. 131-125 final score. The Bucks win over the Celtics. Thanks so much everybody for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.